Hello and welcome. I am Ashmanix. It is Sunday evening once again. We're going to play some more Tsukihime. We're on the last route, Kohako's route, and we're going to be continuing on there from the last part of the playthrough. Let me just make sure the audio is there. Let me just check the config. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's fine. I probably haven't actually changed anything. Alright, crack dealer, welcome to the stream. Let us go full screen. Let me open up the fizzy. Good evening, Vilari Kandari, welcome. Welcome one, welcome all from both YouTube and Twitch. Let us Graduate saying, why do you sound so heartbroken? I don't know, man. Just feel a bit more miserable than usual, I suppose. Why? If only I knew. Let us get into this. Let me see where we're going to continue from. Day 5. Let me just load, actually. Yeah, it's from progress restored. If I remember correctly, I'm going to have to get the sensor out at some point, because I believe it gives a warning. Gradually saying, don't worry, you've got Tsukihime, you don't need anyone else. Yes, if only, if only. Blacktar is saying yesterday was warning. Wait, you mean not yesterday? The previous part of the playthrough didn't. Oh yeah, the day before we got a warning. Yeah, last week. So yeah. Let's continue. Right, I'm gonna put up the sensor. What happened last time? Crackdeer is asking. I can't remember. Did we? You know. I think we just chatted to them. We had beer with Roa. Oh, dude. Yeah, shit. Last week was weird. Right, see, after most of you guys kind of, like, because it was a long stream last week. And after, like, I think most people kind of checked out and we're getting to the very end of the stream. This cough is not going away, holy shit. Let me remove the sensor for now. We ended up having, I don't know if it was a dream, and I think we were like killing people or something, or we were approaching. Yeah, I think we killed someone, or we saw someone killing people, and then Roa came, or what could only be a person that could only be described as Roa, as I found you, and then we initially tried to fight. Did that thing where we had like one skirmish, and then we decided, let's not do this. Let's just chill. What are you doing? It's a weird conversation. We drank coffee or some shit and talked for hours and basically just chilled. Which, there's the most bizarre series of events, I think, compared to the rest of this whole visual novel. Like, so fucking weird. Roa are playing Shiki, so it might have been Roa rather than Shiki. Remember that person said he got hooked to murdering. He did say that. Remember that Kohako manipulated Shiki to be a good or okay person. Crowder says, and talk shit about women in a misogynistic fashion. Also, welcome to the stream, Reswin Coder. And out the little doggy. Is that a dog wagging its tail? God damn. Valagri saying the stuff he said might be a mumbo jumbo that Kohaku implanted on him. Maybe. Let's continue this. We're on day 5. There's no choices for this day, so yeah, this is a warning. I feel like if there's a day with no choices, there's a good chance might be some dodge scenes. A wrenching pain suddenly wakes me. Ouch! I lift myself up from bed. I sleepily check my back. There aren't any wounds. The pain is exactly my back, but more from the pain is exactly my back. What? But more from my spine. Not so much pain as it is the feeling of something hot welling up around the back of my neck. Uh-oh. Do you know what? Let me put the sensor up. I must have slept wrong. It's a good thing this bed is soft, but when it's too gorgeous like this, what? All of a sudden I look down at my hands and my mind halts completely. What is this? Oh no. Has he woke up as a woman? I stare at both hands. Red? Okay. From my elbows to my hands, my skin is painted red. My fists are dark vermilion. No, red doesn't quite describe it. The dried red in my hands is closer to black. I don't understand. Last night I spoke with Kohaku-san in the courtyard and went straight to bed. I didn't do anything to make my hands like this. I don't remember seeing a nightmare. My head is throbbing with pain. I put aside wondering why my hands are painted red. It's almost 7 o'clock. I have to go wash my hands before Hisui comes to wake me up. Right, wait, I don't need the sensor at this point. Damn it, man, they should, the sensor and warning should come, you know, closer to when the actual scenes are. Like I say, I waited for an hour and thought you were late because I had the clock in my kitchen in mind. I could have gamed for another hour. Oh no, oh, because the hours have changed in the UK and Europe. Of course. Man, daylight savings hours is a pain in the arse. After washing my hands, I go to the lobby. Shiki-sama is what he calls my name. Morning, Hisui. I woke up a little early, so I went to wash my face. Somehow I managed to blur out an excuse. Good morning. Well then, what should we do about your change of clothes? Huh? I prepared your uniform in your room. It seemed like Hisui was already in my room, and we just missed each other by the stairs. Yeah, I'll go ahead and change after breakfast, so leave it there. Sorry for not being there when you came to wake me up. As you wish. I'll go tell Nei-san, so please wait in the sitting room. So he walks towards the west end of the mansion to go over Kohaku-san. Now then. It's still 6:30. I'm sure no one's in the sitting room at this time, so I should go enjoy the morning. Nei-san, you are up surprisingly early. Why is she so happy? And then, as soon as I open the door to the sitting room, Akia greets me while elegantly drinking some tea. No, I'm the one who's surprised. Managing to respond calmly, I walk into the sitting room. What's going on? Do you usually get up this early? Is that early? Today I slept in an hour more than usual, so I don't think it is early at all. Wait, who's talking? Fuck. She seems to be in a very good mood. Usually, Nei-san, it is common sense for students to get up this early. Do not assume I am lazy like you. Lol. Is what she would say. Akia, did something good happen? I asked, full of fear, to which she answers with a big smile and a nod. Nei-san, please have a seat. Breakfast is not for a while, so please keep me company. Sure. I sat on the sofa across from her. She prepares a separate teacup. Some tea is poured into the opulent teacup. Steam comes out. Even the steam looks bourgeois. Do you want any milk? There's a joke in there somewhere. If so, I can go get some. No, this is fine. But Akia, it just strikes me as odd that you already had another teacup ready. I asked this being a fairly natural question. Yes, I always prepare an extra set so we can have tea if you ever come. If you ever come and you haven't so far because you're a shitty brother that always wakes up last minute. Get the hint. No. Like try saying, oh that pain, so stupid. Corrector is saying, I'm getting Bernice brain rot all over my YouTube feed. Bernice? Who's Bernice? Knows people using the word brain rot recently in rots. Oh, that character from Zenless Zero or something. Zenless Zone Zero. Don't lie, Crat Dealer, you love that stuff. Like Try says, I haven't finished some business in some game. Crat Dealer is saying, is that blonde twin tail character from Zenless Zone Zero? Ah, yes. Like Try is saying, even stupider is, I looked at the Steam overlay clock and only concentrated on the minute of the clock. That was so stupid. It happens to the best of us. I don't keep a track of when the times change. Luckily, the majority of the things I use that I refer to that have a clock in it are like internet connected, like the PC or my mobile. So I don't have to change anything. I do have to change it in some devices we've got which are like not smart. You know, devices that don't need to be connected to the internet. I also need to update it in the car as well. Lame. Grader says I do. Lol. You mean you're waiting for me yesterday and the day before? I'm a little afraid of her answer. But she doesn't seem angry at all. That is true, but you do not need to worry. I do it because I want to, so you may do the same. Her words are correct. Besides, I think this is fine. It's good enough if you wake up early once in a while. Smiling, she brings a teacup to her lips. Look how happy she is when we actually wake up on time and are there for her to enjoy some tea with her. A chill runs down my spine. Something is wrong. Akia being calm and kind is very fortunate, but this might be too much. I have to find out what's wrong. Akia, you... Yes? What is it, Nissan? I hate to ask, but are you still drunk? Wow. Right, so the day before they were drinking. Pardon me? Huh? Akia tilts her head to the side like a small bird. I think her eyebrows twitched, but she still holds her smile. I do not necessarily want to ask either, but what exactly were you thinking? Well, you drank a whole lot yesterday, and that amount of alcohol just doesn't go away in a day, so I thought you were still drunk. There is no other explanation for Akia's good mood this morning. Nissan, you... She looks down, shoulders quivering. It looks like she's not happy, I found out. Is she still drunk? Here, you don't have to try to act kind, so go back to your room. You can skip school and rest today. I won't laugh. Wow. Wow. The shade this man's throwing. You're so wrong. She slams her hands down the table. Damn, she did a phoenix right. Damn. The teacups rattle. Oh, really? Akia, you really shouldn't force yourself like this. Oh, God. I am not forcing anything. You think that I would do such a thing as to drink so much that I would be drunk the next morning? Also, you shouldn't be drinking on a school night. She sounds the... I mean, you shouldn't be drinking, period. She sounds the table again. Again, the teacups rattle. First of all, don't make my plans yourself. Alright. First of all, don't make my plans yourself. I don't need your permission to skip school. She stares at me, breathing heavily. Wow. Wow, she's pissed. I take in her gaze and cross my arms. Ooh, are you going to fight back? You're back to normal now. Oh, what a dick. Well, since you have that much energy, I guess all of the alcohol is out of your system. Akia stares at me aghast. Whoa, this dude single-handedly. Fuck. Nissan, did you plan this? Not really. I actually did think that though. Your method is a bit sneaky. Why can't you just keep peaceful mornings peaceful, Nissan? Same to you. A peaceful morning isn't something you control. Well, I'm happy that you are always waiting for me, though. Ooh, is she gonna blush? But I think it's better if we spend the morning more like this. So go ahead and say the things you want to say. Well, I'll probably be squashed completely if she really did say something every time she had a complaint, so I hope she can go back at least a little. What's that? More like it is now. Is that the kind of relationship between us? Oh, this is not good. Can't we? I just wanted to be honest with each other. I don't want to lie or hide anything. Yes, me too. Akia gives a subdued response. Jeez. Nissan, you seem to have become a better talker since I saw you last. Back then, you could never calm me down like that. Wait, did he calm her down? He just confused her. Is that so? That was just me talking honestly. As your Oni-chan. Did you just say Oni-chan? I just wanted to get along with my beloved... No, I can't say that. My dear little sister. Dude, this... Oni-chan? Even if you are just joking, please don't say that. Yeah, don't say that. She might actually get turned on. In a bad way. It feels sick. Oh, nice. At least she has boundaries, I guess. Akia averts her eyes. She just stares at her teacup. No, she enjoys being called Oni-chan. I do not want to hide things from you either, Nissan. She manages that response. What? Are you actually hiding something from me, Akia? No. Well, if it's something I want to say, then I want you to get up early every day. Really, I was happy when you woke up this early today. So if you had tea with me every morning, I'd be able to go to school every day happily. Look at this. Adult conversations. Saying what you want. Being honest. I like this. This is good. Akia fidgets and glances around. Then... Thank you for waiting. Oh no, Kohako-san is here. I feel like she's going to sabotage this somehow. And I don't know how. Shiki-san, breakfast is ready. Kohako-san arrives. Huh? Akia, you're not eating? Of course not. Oh wait, of course not. Akia-sama already finished breakfast. Shiki-san, if you want to eat with Akia-sama, you have to get up before 6. There's no way that's going to happen. Oh well, I'm going to eat. Later, Akia. Later. Getting up, I head towards the dining room. Oh dear. Damn, man. This guy is cold as ice. He doesn't realize how much of an asshole he is. Akia wordlessly watches me leave. She wants to say something, but that look seems to be directed not at me, but Kohako-san. Kohako-san! Cock-blocked Akia! Gradier's asking, did she spike the tea? Ooh, that's a good question, guys. Do you think Kohako-san got in the way? He didn't have the tea, so he didn't drink the spiked tea. I return to the sitting room after breakfast to find that Akia is not there. Instead, I run into Hisui, who's gathering up all the teacups. Huh? Hisui, where's Akia? Akia-sama already left for school. Oh yeah, her school's is far away. Well, I shouldn't be hanging around here either. Yes. Your uniform is prepared in your room. When you are done changing, please call for me. So he quietly disappears towards the lobby. After changing my clothes, I leave the mansion earlier than usual. I'll come right back today, so I'll probably be around 4 o'clock. Oh man, school's finish earlier than work. Isn't it great to finish school at 3:30 or whatever the normal time for finishing school is? Oh man. Good times. Black Tie saying, the way he escalated and de-escalated the conversation back and forth was amazing. Yeah, pretty manipulative. Oh, and you don't have to wait for me here. As you wish. In that case, please be careful on your way, Shiki-sama. Thanks. I'm heading out. Roll out. Waving to Hisui as she bows, I go out into the street. I uneventfully arrive at my classroom and start another normal day of classes. Then I realize something. Yumiduka's desk is now missing. The desk is missing? Even though one classmate is gone, the school schedule resumes as always. What, they just remove her desk? That's, I don't know, that's a bit cold. Her desk is forgotten and life goes on. Bloody hell. Why? As soon as I realize it, I become uneasy. What happened with Yumiduka was something that I could not forget. So why? Why is it that until now I don't even remember her? Because you're cold, mate. You don't give a shit. Like I saying here, it's like about 2 p.m. What, schools finish at 2 p.m.? Get the fuck out of here. When does it start then? Damn, man. I wish I worked school hours and got paid the same. Obviously, that's not going to happen. God, that would be good though, wouldn't it? Shiki-kun, you and I are the same? What? Is that what she said? Those words still burn in the back of my mind. Well, that's strange. But still, I can't think about it deeply. That night, it seems that when Aki attended my wounds that night, I lost something. Ooh, did she make you forget about the what happened that night? About Yumiduka being a vampire, and even now it all seems too empty. Or was that a really bad dream after all? That can't be true. But I can't deny it that strongly. Even though I'm in a classroom without her right now, I can't recall her that well. From that night until now, something about reality didn't seem quite right to me. Is this a fake reality for Kohaku-san? Or is this all a dream? Are we in the Matrix? What the fuck? God, man, this phone fucking vibrates well too much. Before I know it, the day is over. Ugh. Don't feel like seeing Arihiko or Senpai. It seems like I can calm down more when I'm at home. Wow, you actually went straight home? Look at that. Flag try saying 7:50 a.m. So you start at 7:50, say 8. It's about the same time that we start here. Wait, when do you start school? I think it was 8 a.m. Bloody hell, I don't even know. I don't think the times have changed much since I went to school. Or maybe they have. That was a long time ago. Fuck. I don't know anything anymore. 2 p.m.'s not bad though. Ryder saying, why would you need an extra desk in the classroom? True. True. But I feel like you would just have the same number of desks for that classroom, right? They have it in a grid formation. So you just have however many tables or desks you would be able to fit in that classroom. Because I think they just put the chairs up, right? They don't remove all the desks and put them to the side at the end of the day. They just like put the chairs up onto the desks at the end of the day. So that's the odd thing, that they would remove a whole desk and chair. Larry Crashing, don't classrooms need certain inventory of desks and stuff? I would have thought so. I thought you just have a certain number of desks and chairs, no matter how many people are in the class. But I might be wrong. I don't know how it's done in Japan. I barely remember how it's done in the UK. I know we didn't change the table arrangements. You just like... Oh man, I don't want to remember school. Let's not think about my school days. There was no anime shit going on then. I enter the lobby and see Hisui. Welcome back, Shiki-sama. Yeah, thanks, Hisui. Are Kohako-san and Akiha gone? Akiha-sama has yet to return. Nei-san is in the rear courtyard cleaning up. Like always. I'll be in my room, so please continue whatever you're doing. Yes. Please excuse me. I head up the stairs. Shiki-sama. I'll be arranging Makiya-sama's room. If you need anything, please call me. You know what's interesting? Why, at this point in the timeline, does Hisui need to arrange anything in Maki-sama's room? She doesn't say I'm cleaning it, to dust it. It's an empty room. She says I will be arranging Makihisa-sama's room. What does that mean? Is that something that... Does it mean something? Flag try saying no full-time operations with minors here, even education, so school beyond 6 hours can't be the norm. What? How many hours did we do then? 9, 10, 11, 12, and then the break. When did we finish school? I think it was 3 or half 3. Well, I try saying wiring ISDN cables. Feel like that's probably not what they're doing. I don't think. I know Hisui is quite capable, but I don't think she's equipped or skilled to do ISDN cabling. So he walks towards the eastern end of the mansion quickly. Also, it's interesting that that she tells him that she's doing a specific thing like that. Like, she doesn't usually tell us when she's going to be cleaning certain areas of the house. I take off my shirt and take things out of my bag. And then a white ribbon sticks out between the textbooks. Oh, I should probably give this back. That ribbon I've been carrying for 8 years since that day. I returned here to give back that ribbon, so it's about time I give it back to whom it belongs. I grip it tightly. I imagine myself giving the ribbon to Hisui and shake my head. Um, 8 years ago. 1 second, guys. I'm just going to take a little break. I'll be back in a second. Just going to switch to... Where is it? The hold. Back in a minute. Sorry about that. That's me back. Right, let's see. 8 years ago, we only spoke a few words underneath that tree. But it's a precious memory to me. So even though it might sound selfish, I don't want to give it back to Hisui when she doesn't remember the promise. Besides, there's something. I can't quite place it, but there's something not right. Until this feeling goes away, I want to hold on to this ribbon. Sitting in my chair, I look at the leaves fluttering down. I put the ribbon in my pocket. I might meet Hisui if I stay inside, so I decide to cool off outside. I think about yesterday. I spoke with Kohako-san when I was cooling off in the courtyard. Why did you return? Her face, for an instant, was not her usual cheery expression. What was all that about? Huh? Shiki-san, you've grown to like this place. Is she done cleaning? Kohako-san walks over to me with her broom. Sorry, I'm just going to catch up with the comments. Valak tries saying maybe Hisui moves stuff like Maki. He says ticker to Akiha's room. His ticker? What? Valak tries saying, oh, is Bernice that girl you or somebody else sent an uncut video of her on Discord? No, I think Bernice is that new character from that game Zoneless Zone Zero. Zenless Zone Zero, not Zoneless, holy shit. A telegraphy ticker. Maybe. No, that's not it. Having her appear in front of me while I was thinking about her, I'm unable to respond quickly. Anyway, I'll just be in Kohako-san's way, so I should go back to my room. Oh, are you leaving already, Shiki-san? Is it still pretty early? So can't you... It is still pretty early. So can't you stay here a bit longer? Right, I'm putting up the sensor. I feel like this is going to be dodge. You shouldn't be doing anything dodge outside. Have some class, man. Kohako-san places the broom on the ground. I didn't want to get in your way. I'm already done sweeping. I've already checked on the flowers, so I'm finished. I have a little spare time before I have to prepare dinner, so I thought that I would come here and relax. She takes off her apron as if emphasizing the fact that she isn't working right now. Wait, no, we do usually see Kohako-san without her apron. Ryder saying, yeah, it's the one hentai hero sent. Oh, on the Discord. So, Shiki-san, would you mind talking with me? No. If you're fine with it, then sure. Then it's decided, Kohako-san says with a smile and sits down in a chair a little distance away. Actually, let me make a correction. Trying to sit down, she stares at me. Shiki-san, you look like you aren't very happy. Eh? Do I look that way? Yes. If you keep that face up, your glasses will cloud over, you know. Kohako warns me half jokingly. What? Anyway, Shiki-san, about our conversation last night. Huh? Yesterday's conversation? Which one? About you borrowing something a long time ago. Did you already give that back? Her eyes shine brightly as she asks. Wait. Remove the sensor for now. Maybe I'll regret this. Hint. She's looking and her eyes are big and bright and shiny. She's just like, Did you give it back? Do you still have it? Just like the time I received the knife, she seems incredibly curious. No, the person doesn't seem to remember it. That's not the whole reason, but I've decided to hold on to it for now. Oh, so you'll just steal it like that? It's not like it's a useful thing, right? Yeah, it's not anything useful. It was nice to get it, but I haven't even used it once. Why would you use it? Well, a guy using a ribbon is just weird, and thankfully I'm not into that sort of thing. Whoa, what are you insinuating? What's wrong with you? I mean, into what? I see. Hey, Shiki-san, can I guess who you got it from? Sure, you seem to like that sort of thing. What? Yes. That person definitely has to be Hisui-chan, right? This is not good. Bingo. Well done, Kohako-san. It was 8 years ago, right? Hisui-chan was the one really close to you back then. Uh-oh. Kohaku-san sounds very happy. Huh? Really close to me? Is that so? Putting that aside, the promise was a really important thing for me. That day 8 years ago, that girl, who only watched me, came to tell me to give it back. That really saved me. Huh? With a pause, Kohaku looks directly at me. I don't know how it was for her, but without that promise, I think I would have become a miserable person. What? You are a miserable person. Those days where I was treated like an unwanted child. I was given her most prized possession, was told to come return it. Thinking that the girl was waiting for me, Tonoshiki, at the place I was supposed to return to, that was enough for me and I didn't want anything else. Yeah, that's right. That's why I can't simply give it back. If I give it back to Hisui, she'd just take it away like an empty plate after dinner. I don't want that. I know it's just my selfish notion, but I can't give it back to Hisui yet. I want her to remember it. Since it made me so happy, I want to thank her and fulfill the promise. If I don't do that, I don't think I'll be able to face myself or Hisui. Guys, do you think we're going to get a visit from a certain fake Hisui tonight? I wonder. Still sitting in the chair, I completely bare my heart. I don't know why, right? I thought that was said I completely bare metal. Lol. I don't know why I'm telling all of this to Kohaku-san. Maybe there's something about this garden that helps me talk about the past. Isn't this got the drug plant? Kohaku-san? Is there something the matter? You look troubled. Eh? I feel like I always do. No, you don't. With her troubled face, she smiles like normal. Well, she tries to. Shiki-san? Am I really making that strange of a face? She looks at the window glass. In the window is a troubled-looking face, and Kohaku-san just looks at herself in a surprise. Kohaku-san? If you aren't feeling well, you can go back to your room and rest. Don't mind me. Maybe you're right. I'll rest and then get dinner ready. Kohaku-san slowly walks away. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. That face, when the eyes become like that, bad things are going to happen, boys. Bad things are going to happen tonight. You better lock those doors to your room, because a Kohaku-san will be a knocking. Shiki-san, Hisui-chan is forgetful, so please be patient with her. This is her like trying to hide her emotions, right? Maybe if you take her to that same tree in the garden as 8 years ago, she might somehow remember. Is she going to dress up as Hisui and get us to take her to the tree? Kohaku-san picks up the broom and heads toward the rear entrance to the mansion. Also, why? Why would Kohaku, like before we came back to the mansion, like why would you have a get-up that allowed you to dress up as Hisui? Wait, no, I understand. She probably did it to be able to like escape out of the room that she was stuck in, isn't it? If she dressed up as Hisui, she could pretend she was someone else. And that's also how she was able to meet up with wait, no. Yeah, that was how she was able to meet up with our main man. No, I don't think she had contact lenses on or whatever 8 years ago. Yeah, so why would she have a get up to pretend to be Hisui at times? That is well dodge. It's a red flag in verse like on its own. Vlarik Try says, "Oh no, she doesn't need ties when she has drugs." Wait, what? And you got it. What? What is this talk? No. I see. If I take her to that tree, she might just remember. But that seems wrong. If I force her to remember, that won't make me happy either. But maybe it is a good idea to go see that tree. I haven't been there since I got back, so maybe I'll swing by there when I have another chance. Mate, the tree's just around the corner. Go to the tree now. What the hell? Huh? Come to think of it, I wonder why Kohaku-san knows about where I met Hisui. Ooh. Are you actually... I didn't think about that, but look at that. Shiki using his head for once. Even though they're sisters, I can't imagine that Hisui would just tell her. That promise seems secret somehow. I just can't imagine Hisui, with her personality, telling Kohako-san like that. I'll get the sensor out. Oh, that went freaking black and then no music all of a sudden. That was kind of jarring. Dinner, as usual, was a quiet affair with just me and Akiha. Kohako-san stands behind Akiha, and Hisui stands behind me during our wordless dinner. The only thing different is the way Akiha is acting. Until now, whenever my tableware would make noise, Akiha would look up with a scowl. Today, however, Akiha makes quite a lot of clattering herself. Really? In the end, I'm going back to my room. Please clean up my dinner. Saying so, she leaves the dinner. That was whatever. She leaves the dining room behind. What's with her? She seems so cheerful this morning. Yasui is silent. Kohako-san is cleaning things up in the kitchen like normal. And then, from the lobby, I hear the sound of someone falling. Oh shit. Akiha? Fearing the worst, I race towards the lobby. Right, I'm removing the sensor for now. Where's the dodgy scenes? Come on, man. There, I see Akiha leaning on the stairs. Her breathing is irregular, and I can hear her wheezing from here. Her face is pale, and there are beads of sweat on her skin. I can see with a single glance that she's not okay. Hey, Akiha! Don't come near me! I stop. Leaning on the stairs, Akiha refuses me violently. But don't come near you? What are you talking about? I don't know what happened, but I can't just leave you like that. Fine, just don't come any closer, Nissan. What? My heart skips a beat. Akiha just breathes painfully. There's something wrong with me. For a moment, I feel it resembles the figure of Yumizuka Satsuki. Akiha? I'm fine, so please don't come near me. If you come near me, I'll... She wavers and then collapses. Akiha! I dash towards her. Nitsa, stop! She still tries to stop me. Ignoring her, I hold her with both my arms. Her face contorts in pain. As if she's trying to resist something, she bites her lip. Shiki-san? Kohako-san enters the lobby. Kohako-san, Akiha's acting strange. I'm going to get her to bed, is that alright? Yes. I'll be there right away, so please take care of her. Kohako-san disappears towards the west end of the mansion at a run. Akiha suppresses her cry. Her back arches as pain seems to flow through her. Nisa, let go. Calm down, stupid. I'll get you to your room. I carry the wreathing Akiha in my arms as we go up the stairs. Nissan, let go. With empty eyes, Akiha still tries to break free. Just be quiet. Just relax and let me handle this. I run through the hallway as I tell her this. Her wild breathing, her flailing nails, her fluttering hair. They all rob me of my calm. I must be going crazy. For a brief instant, I think I saw a flash of red. Her breathing seems hot. She grabs me so hard that it feels like my clothes will be torn off. Uh-oh. Sensor up. Where's my sensor? Hey, Akiha, rest in your bed. She lies down on the bed, still breathing hard. The bed shakes. Her hair shaking wildly, she claws at her breast. What? That redness again? It has to be my imagination. As if to dispel the illusion, I raise my voice. Hang in there, Akiha. Damn it, what's with this all of a sudden? I stand before Akiha, who's writhing in pain, unable to do anything. I bite my lip. Even though she's in so much pain, there isn't anything I can do to help her. I bite down so hard blood starts to trickle. A red drop falls on the bed. It is quickly absorbed by her red hair. What? No, I must be seeing things. Her hair is black. The redness I saw was just because I imagined it. Maybe laying in bed is helping, as her breathing gradually calms. I relax a bit. I suppose if she's like that, she could be alright without me. Kohako-san will be here soon, and I shouldn't stay in her room too long. Rest easy. Kohako-san should be here soon. I start to stand up. In that instant, no! Akiha embraces me. What? Oh damn. Look at that. Look at that hug. I'll let you remove the sensor for a sec. Oh man, she's crying as she hugs him. Anyway, put it back up. No, embraces isn't the right word. With all her heart, she clings to me as if trying to rend my back to pieces. Akiha, what? I can't imagine this much strength coming from those delicate arms. She grips me hard enough to cause bruises. No, don't leave, Nissan. Her nails drive into my back. Well, as if frightened of something, she continues to cling to me. How can I break free from that? Her nails rip into me. Despite this, I embrace her shoulders. Akiha, it's okay, I'm here. Her shaking hands. Resting her face against my shoulder, she muffles a sob. Akiha, if it hurts that much, don't push yourself. You don't have to hold back. Uh-oh. No, that's not it, Nissan. I don't deserve anything from you. Saying that, her strength drains from her body. Father, I must... Nissan. She sobs, as if trying to hide it. Must I kill him with my own hands? With that, I hear her sobbing. Akiha? I don't want to, but what should I do? Speaking with a wavering voice, Akiha cries. No matter how hard she tries, she can't hold it in. I just hold her, not saying anything. How long did it last? Akiha sleeps like a child who cries herself to sleep, and I lay her slender body onto the bed. Shiki-san? Has Akiha-sama calmed down? Kawako-san must have been waiting in the hallway as she was standing outside the door. Wait, why was she waiting there? Yeah, she's sleeping. But Kohako-san, why is Akiha... No, it is nothing you need to worry about. At times, Akiha-sama lapses into sudden dyspnea. It's the same as your anemia, Akiha-sama is a member of the Tono family after all. What do you mean? She's always healthy. Yes, but those of the Tono family all have that sort of illness. Maybe it's inherited, but both you and Akiha-sama carry a variation of Makihisa-sama's condition. Akiha-sama's condition is not very serious. It isn't something to be taken lightly, but it's not life-threatening as your condition is, so please don't make such a worried face. I can't help it. I'll remove the sensor for now. Let me just get a sip of my drink. Oh, what is going on, man? We're still on day 5. Oh dear. I can't help it. She seemed to be in such pain. I couldn't even do anything. Until now, I didn't even know she had that condition. Yes, Akiha-sama tried her best to keep it a secret from you. We were also told to keep it a secret from you. But why? Akiha-sama didn't want to worry you. So please do not concern yourself and do as Akiha-sama wishes. I don't know what to say. What she says is true, I can't dispute it. In other words, I was the only one who didn't know. I just thought I was the only one with problems. Sorry. Please take care of Akiha, Kawako-san. Bowing to Kawako-san, I walk away. I go back to my room, but I can't sleep. The frightened figure of Akiha burns my mind, and I can't calm down. Ah, my back hurts. Blood oozes where her nails dug into my back. Her nails left numerous knife-like marks in my skin. But they don't hurt that much. I look out my window to the distant moon. My worrying heart still cannot calm down. She was in such pain. The illness of the Tono family. My pulse increases. Just thinking about it, I get mad at myself for not knowing anything. Red. Blood drips from my lip. It was only for an instant, but her hair was blood red. Can't calm down because I'm angry at myself? That's a lie. That hair. Just remembering that colour makes my heart beat like a drum. What's wrong with me? Just remembering her red hair causes my blood to boil and my breathing to become difficult. I try not to think about it, but I can't even manage that. Back then, Akiha was just too beautiful. What? Even now, this was the first time I was so into something. Bro, your sister was out. And you talking about how she was looking beautiful? You didn't get help. No, or I think I felt this burning sensation in my head a few days ago. Jeez. I'm acting like I'm in love with Akiha, dude. That is also a lie. This excitement isn't anything as gentle as love. Remembering and breathing out of control. That is what you call lust. Slap in my face, I collapse on my bed. My man. You need to see a therapist. This ain't Alabama. I can't settle down. Do I have to stay like this the whole night? Right, censor up, boys. I feel like shit is gonna get weird. Knock, knock. Shiki-san, are you awake? I'm up. Kohako-san? Yes. Please excuse me, Shiki-san. Right, Kohako-san enters my room carrying a silver tray. Right, guys. Okay. If we get any sort of medicine, we know that bad times are waiting for us. There is a glass of water and something that looks like medicine. I'll remove the sensor again. You look like you're not feeling well after all. Before you looked very worried. I thought that maybe you wouldn't be able to sleep and was a little concerned. Guys, she's got the dodgy drugs. Kohako-san steps over to my bed. Kohako-san, is that something like a sleeping pill? Ooh, he's questioning what it is. No, it isn't anything that strong, lies. It's something that only helps to relax. Lies. If you don't mind, then please take it. Kohako-san sounds a bit hesitant. In other words, she doesn't want to offer the medicine, but if I can't sleep, I should take it. Oh, she's making it sound like this is an option for you. That way she's feeling a bit less guilty if you do take it. That kindness really helps. Thanks. I couldn't sleep, so I'll take it. Bad times going to happen. Confirmed. Is it okay? Oh, look at that expression. Why are you looking a bit weird? Shiki-san, I heard from your doctor that you don't usually like medicine. It's not that I hate it. It's just that the doctor gives me medicine without telling me what it's for. I feel like I'm a guinea pig. But you're different. You warned me about the dodgy medicine you're going to give me that you've lied to me about. That's better. If it's from you, then I can safely take it. If only he knew. I take the glass and down the pill, and then she looks at you and smiles an evil smile. That's not the smile I thought she was going to give. The water carries the pill down to my stomach. I don't think it's because it works that fast, but the cool water seems to already calm my agitated mind. Wait, well, I try saying title candidate. Wait, what was the title candidate? That's a good one, actually. If it's from you, I can gladly take it. Famous last words before he wakes up, tied up, and getting ready to be beaten to death. Thanks. With this, I should be able to sleep soon. Bad things are gonna happen, guys. She's blushing. She's blushing in a dodgy way. Prepare yourself. Look at the convo history. If it's from you, then I can safely take it. Oh, it's that. If it's from you, then I can safely, which is a pure, like, he doesn't know how wrong he is. Yes. Well then I'll be going. I'm going to censor up. Sweet dreams, Shiki-san. Yeah, ain't gonna be no sweet dreams. Gonna be some dodgy ass stuff going on here. With a bow, Kohako-san exits the room. Ha! Stretching out my arms, I let out a deep breath. I should just stop thinking about Aki, huh? I should go to sleep and wait until tomorrow. A white light. Why is nothing happening? Oh, day 6. Wait, day 6 is when the stuff's gonna happen? Future vision, future death. What? I open my eyes. Thanks to Kohako-san's medicine, my head has cleared perfectly. What? What? That is not what I thought that was gonna happen. Look out the window to the sky, which is clear too. I feel like something good might happen today. After breakfast, I head to school. Right, we don't even have any conversation. I thought I'd see how Akia's doing, but I stopped myself. Hurrying things just makes things worse. I decided to just go to school. This is flipping through things very quickly. School's just the same as always. Nothing is especially different. Nothing threatens me. In the afternoon, everyone leaves and the school building becomes quiet. For no reason, I just kill time until sunset. Night falls. Right. I don't feel like going back to the mansion. What? I should play around a bit and then decide what to do. Play around about the school? What is wrong with you? Vlad cry suggestion unconscious? Man, do you think? Oh, that would be messed up, man. Vlad cry saying what? What was the face for if nothing happened? Maybe he's having a dream right now. Where's my sensor button? Yeah. Uh-oh. Pant. Finishing it up, I resume breathing. What? Why did we just switch? Did I fucking miss something? I should play around a bit and then decide what to do. What? In front of me is a new girl's dead body. What the fuck? Both my hands are painted with blood. Okay, she's given him the weird medicine and now she's suggesting what he's dreaming. It looks like I did it again. I didn't really feel like it, but once I started, I just got into it. It's a bad habit. Bro. Well, what should I do with the dead body? Thud. My voice is the only thing that echoes in the air. But I hear a weird sound at the end. Who is it? I turn around. I hear footsteps along the path leading to the main street. Sweat trickles from my forehead. It's not that I'm nervous. My body's just so hot. There's something wrong. It's so hot I'm thirsty. The dead body is horribly hot. Biting its neck, I drink the blood. But that isn't enough. My world starts to waver. It isn't my imagination. There's something unnaturally hot in the air, and the ground is much hotter than the air. This burning heat is screaming a warning at me. I run, still gnawing at the body. My head tells me that staying here is incredibly dangerous. I escape to the school. No one will see me here. I don't know what that was about, but it is smiling. What? Behind me, I feel an indescribable heat. I turn around and see what is there. There's something that is like red heat. I feel something moving towards me. Damn it. It chases after me. Is this Arquid? It's a real bother, so I'll just kill it. I grip my knife. The red heat expands. The footsteps of someone approach me. A careless gait. I don't know what it is, but I lick my lips in anticipation. Akiha? What? Thump. My heart screams at me, telling me that I'm no match for whatever that is. Wait, this is Roa? Right? Or the other Shiki? I sweat. Not because of the heat. After instinct, my mind understands as well. If that catches me, I'm finished. Scared, I escape into the building. To the school building. I run up to the 4th floor. If I come here, it won't follow me this far. Why? Why are you smiling? No, so this is Kohaku in front of us. Taking a deep breath, I realize I'm still biting that dead body. I open my mouth. The dead body falls to the ground with a thud. The arms and legs are still attached. I'm hungry right now, so I guess I'll take care of this right here. Creak. What? I spin around. There's that unknown person. I knew it was you, Nissan. That person speaks. These hands are bloody. At my feet is the dead body. I've been seen. I've been seen where I killed someone. There's no more reason to be afraid. No matter who this is, I have to finish it here and now. Ha! Gripping my knife, I run towards the enemy. In that instant, my arm disintegrates. What? Stopping, I leap backwards. I barely avoid that red heat. Ah, that makes sense. She was like a ball of heat, right? Polarizing Kohaku seems to be brainwashing you. Is that what's happening here? Was this not a real event? Are we not just seeing things from Roa's point of view now? Dude, what the? There's nothing past my elbow. It doesn't hurt. There is no blood. I can see the cross-section of flesh and bone. From there, a chill nausea enters my body. I don't understand. The enemy didn't do anything. It seemed like it only stared at my now missing arm. In other words, just a look can kill. No, that's not right. Dry footsteps echo through the air. The enemy is coming. That's foolish. If I fall in the enemy's line of vision, I will die. Hee hee. In the dark, I run down the hallway. I make it to the stairs. The footsteps sound closer. I open the window. This is the 4th floor, but I don't care. The difference between my skills and the enemy's are just too great. I have to get close to kill, but the enemy merely has to look. The only way to kill such a thing would be through a surprise attack. For now, I have to get away and kill the enemy later. Outside the window is a web of countless red threads. I take my body out the window. Instantly my body burns. Before I burst into flames, I roll back in the hallway. But what was that? The red threads are wrapped around the school building. I don't understand. There's nothing outside the building, but if I go outside, I'll go up in flames. I hear the footsteps. Damn it, the window's no good. I need to escape. If I don't, I'll die. I roll down the stairs. You roll down the stairs? I make it past the 3rd floor to the 2nd. I can make it. I'm faster than the enemy. No, there's already the red hair behind me. Shit, I roll. All of a sudden my leg is vaporized. Gah! I roll again. I roll backwards away from the stairs. From above, I hear the footsteps of the enemy walking down the stairs. With my remaining arm and leg, I escape down the hall. You have 1 arm and 1 leg, bloody hell. What's this? Shit. I scream. Even though the enemy is still by the stairs, my body feels so cold. Down the hall, that red heat. The hallway is not enough to sweat. The hallway is not hot enough to sweat. The hall is hot enough to sweat, but my body is cool. And then the part that still felt cool evaporates. But I won't die with such a wound. Like that, I enter a nearby classroom. Clump, 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 clump. What? The footsteps come closer. I don't know how the enemy does it. No, that's not it. The enemy's ability to kill, no matter how I think of it, is so many times superior to mine. It's probably that red heat. But the one controlling the power is awful. It can't hide its presence, and it can't even sense its enemy. Footsteps. The enemy is about to walk past the classroom without noticing me. I calm down. If it's only an amateur with a ranged weapon, it's nothing. The enemy passes the classroom. Then it's simple. I just have to kill from behind. I only have 1 leg, but that's fine. I'll certainly slice open the brain faster than the enemy can turn around. I go out in the hallway. I see the enemy's back. How careless. The enemy doesn't even notice my presence yet. Full of confidence, I jump. Huh? The enemy turns, surprised. I had at least 5 seconds. It was enough to kill the enemy 7 times. Was supposed to. The enemy turns to face me with merciless eyes. I'm surprised you can still move with that body. Oh wait, I'm surprised you can still move with that body. The enemy speaks. Clang. My knife falls to the ground. Hot. What is this? The enemy did not need to feel anyone's presence or to protect itself. The enemy's surrounding is filled with heat. Just getting close, my skin roasts and it stops my movement. It's because that red hair is wrapping around my limbs. I look up. The clouds part. The freed moonlight illuminates the enemy. Is the enemy confident it's over? The fluttering hair falls down. It is Akiha. I can't speak. But with that, I realize that this is a dream. Goodbye, Nisan. You led me quite the chase, but it is now over. She looks directly at me. The red hair shoots forth. I can't escape from her gaze. No, that is wrong. The piercing chill from the center of my spine, and then the feeling of everything being taken. So this is wrong. I can still make it. Cut it. Cut that hair. Or maybe, not being able to do anything, my consciousness fades. This is a dream, so I can't see it right now. Why did it end this way? Akia mutters like a curse. Then, good work fulfilling your duty as the head of the household. With a smile, Kohako-san says this. A nightmare. This is a nightmare. This is just a glimpse of the future. This is an undecided future. So I have to hurry back to my own time. What? Still day 6? What the fuck? And then I jump up from my bed. Yeah, so this is Kohako-san telling you weird things while you're sleeping. Like try saying it was Michael Jackson anemic too. And this, yeah. Hee. Ugh, I suck in air. That was just a dream. Look at myself, I try to control my breathing. My body's still all there. There are no burn marks on my skin. I feel my back with my fingers. It's wet. All this sweat. I speak as if it's happening to someone else. My entire body is drenched in sweat as if someone covered me in water. That dream, even after I woke up, sweat pours from my forehead. I feel terrible. I get up from bed and suppress the urge to vomit. Walking towards the window, the wind calms me down a little bit. What a dream. Recalling the dream, I check both my hands. There isn't any blood in my hands. Well, of course. That was just a dream, so I wasn't covered in blood, nor did I suck any blood. But, yesterday morning, what did I do? Didn't I take my hands drenched in red paint, while trying not to let anyone see them and wash them clean? You and I are the same, Shiki-kun. What? That's what she said. Oh, Yumiduka. I can't remember that well. Tonoshiki was bit by her. I can't remember that well. If there is a habit of drinking blood, I can't think well. It spreads by being bitten. No. I sweep away the dark passions in my brain. But that dream doesn't disappear. There was a me that killed someone. There's the problem. Even though it's in my dreams, I killed someone and didn't feel any guilt. All I did was kill naturally and watch. And that's abnormal. Inside my dreams, I wasn't sane. That is different from this me right now. But that's a dream that Tonoshiki saw. So even that insane Tonoshiki has to be me. No. And the Aki that came to punish me, it might be a dream. But for some reason I feel like it's a glimpse of the future and start to get nauseous. Wait, why would you get glimpses of the future all of a sudden? How? Why are you getting that feeling? If Kohako-san's putting this into her head. Flag Cry says timeline jump because Shiki can't know about Akiha's duty yet. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. First it says bit and then later bitten. I hear a knock at the door. Excuse me, Shiki-sama? Are you already awake? Yeah, I just had a bad dream, so I woke up, thank goodness. I sweated a lot, so I want to change quickly. As usual, Hisui has prepared my uniform. I draw near to her to get them, and I get real dizzy. Oof. Shiki-sama? I can hear her voice. I sense her coming closer and raise my hand to stop her. I'm fine. I just was a little dizzy. I'll be fine in a bit. Taking a deep breath, I focus on my heart's rhythm. I wait for the blood to stop pounding in my head. See? All better. I say this with my best attempt at a bright smile to calm Hisui's worries. Ugh. But I guess I failed. Shiki-sama, please do not overexert yourself. Smiling with a face like that troubles me. Wow. So he says this with a pained expression. I think this is the first time I've seen her show emotion like this. No, that's not true. If I can recall in detail, Hisui just looks expressionless, but you can see her emotions if you study her face. I think she shows her feelings too much, so that when I compare her to that girl standing by the window, I feel a big contradiction. Shiki-sama? Are you feeling bad after all? No, that's not it, Hisui. I just find it surprising. You've changed a lot since back then. I think you're more cheerful than the time when you were just watching us. Is that so? I think your memory is mistaken. Usui averts her gaze. Yeah, she's different from the quiet doll-like Usui from my memory. More importantly, Shiki-sama, are you really feeling well? Yeah, I'm fine. Speaking with you made me feel better. I understand, but Shiki-sama, I think you need to see a doctor. Seems like you're not feeling well since you came back to the mansion. Well, that's true. What's this? You're saying the same thing as Kohaku-san? You sound like it would have been better if I never came back. I meant that as a joke. Yes, Nei-san and I share the same view. What? For an instant, my vision flickers. I can't even speak. I came back to fulfill the promise, but the one who gave the ribbon disagrees. Usui, you say that? Who do you think I came to the mansion for? No. Shiki-sama, you came back here for your own sake. Wow. Therefore, there is no need to be bound by any promise from the past. What promise are you... Wait, is this Kohaku-san dressed up as Usui? It would make sense. She's being a bit more emotional than usual, right? It would kind of make sense if she decided, I'm going to see him. But then how does she hide that she's coming to see him? Wait one sec. Oh, what's this? Okay. Oh. How does she... Because Usui needs to be about somewhere. So every time Kohaku-san dresses up as Usui, she needs to like... I don't think Usui's aware of it. And I'm pretty sure Usui wouldn't let anyone else do her duty of waking up Shiki. So I don't know. Black Tie saying, strange thing to say, Kohaku in disguise. Yeah, it's a bit weird thing to say. There is still time. You decide yourself to come here, so you can decide on your own to become free at any time. Yeah, this must be Kohaku-san. This can't be Usui. Usui places my uniform on the desk and walks away. Excuse me. Please forgive my rudeness. Usui leaves. Left alone, my chest hurts for some reason. I'm not angry at her. No, I can only feel apologetic. There's no need to be bound by a promise from the past. The promise Usui seems to care about. Doesn't seem to care about, sorry. The promise that was very important to me. Even when she tells me directly this difference, I feel no anger. The reason is obvious. Usui, why did you look like you were going to cry? Because of that, I could not blame her. There isn't anyone in the sitting room. Neither Akiha, who usually has already finished eating by now, nor Usui, who usually stands like a statue by the wall, are there. Good morning, Shiki-san. Wait, he just went downstairs. Do you think she could have changed that fast? I don't think so. Flag tracing, imagine another Usui comes in the next second. Yeah, I was thinking that, and then that would confirm, right? But that'd be too obvious. Now we've came down, and Kohaku-san's here, so... Yeah, morning, Kohaku-san. What day is that? This is day 6. Greeting her, I glance around the sitting room. It bothers me that they're not there. Kohaku-san? Has Akiha recovered since then? Yes. She's healthy now, so there's nothing to worry about. But she's still feeling a bit tired, so she'll be resting today. I see. Thank goodness it was nothing too bad. Yes, maybe you should go see her. She probably wouldn't want you to see her when she just woke up, so she'll probably throw a pillow at you. Kohaku-san tells me indirectly to go have a fight with Akiha. Certainly seeing Akiha panic so much that she would throw a pillow at me sounds fun. But after seeing that dream, I just don't think I can face her. No, I don't think I will. I don't feel good today, so I don't have the strength to fight her. I see. Akiha-sama also said you don't have to worry too much about her, so you go to school as usual. Oh, Shiki-san, did you do something to Hisui-chan? She stares. With a smile, Kohaku-san asks such a thing. Hisui-chan said she could not possibly see you today, so she locked herself up in her room. What? What? That's a very un-Hisui... Wait, why would she say that? This doesn't make sense. Like tries it's asking, is this a weekday? Probably. I don't know what day it is specifically. Something must have really happened in order to make her skip work like that, Shiki-san. Wow. Kohaku-san laughs with a frightening smile. What the fuck? Without a doubt, she must think I did something horrible to Hisui. Why is she laughing about it then? But what? I didn't do anything. If anything, she's the one that scolded me. Hisui-chan scolded you? No, well, that's not it. It's just she told me I shouldn't be too persistent over small things. Hisui-chan is doing some weird things. But I'm relieved. I was worried that you were going to be like Makihisa-sama. Huh? Like my old man? How? Ah. Kohaku-san looks away like she didn't mean to say that. No, it isn't anything. It's a trivial matter, so please do not worry about it. Hey, Kohaku-san. It makes me more curious if you say it like that. As revenge for before, I stare at her. I understand, but keep this a secret from Akiya-sama and Hisui-chan. Isn't too good to speak about Makihisa-sama. Huh? There isn't anything to hide about my old man, is there? Well, no, but it isn't a good story to talk about. Don't you remember, Shiki-san? About Makihisa-sama's manic depression? Manic depression? Manic depression means that someone changes mood all of a sudden, from extreme happiness to utter despair and vice versa. Yeah, well, I guess he was like that. He was very kind when he was kind, but he would get extremely angry over little things when he was in a bad mood. Yes, but it was still alright when you were here. But after you were adopted by the Anima family, his condition grew a lot worse. He would yell at Akiya-sama for no reason and often abuse Hisui-chan. Wait a minute. I know my old man was strict, but he would never do such a... Like I said, this is after you left, Shiki-san. Day by day, Makihisa-sama's manic depression worsened. It was so bad it was more like having two different personalities rather than having manic depression. He would be set off by the littlest things, but after he calmed down, he wouldn't even remember what he did. During that time, I was taking care of him, and Makihisa-sama told me. I have a violent me within myself. I cannot suppress it with my normal self, and when it appears, I go to sleep. Without reason, I want to destroy everything I see. Back then, it felt like I was watching a bad dream. Wow, she's planting the seed of doubt in him. This is all manipulation, boys. Makihisa-sama passed away from illness, but the illness was worsened by the illness in his mind. No, I'm pretty sure he died because, Shiki, the other Shiki, killed him. Mental illnesses are a very difficult thing. So I worried, thinking that you might have inherited some of that characteristic. Oh, she's planting the seed of doubt, yeah? Because she's the one that's manipulating us when we go to sleep. Valanicizing, oh, she's telling you that Makisa along with you are okay, guys. It seems that everyone in the Tono family has some sort of illness. But I guess I was worrying for no reason in your case, because your illness is anemia, right? It's not like you can't control yourself like Makihisa-sama. Whoa, what are the odds that you'd start talking about that ever since we've been quite recently having weird dreams? Thank goodness, Kohaku-san smiles at me. Wow, this is manipulation of the top order. Of top order. No. I can't do it like that. What? I can't feel relieved and smile. Last night's dream. My lust over Akiha. Watching a dream of killing people as if it was natural. The insane Tonoshiki. It's already this late. I'll go prepare breakfast now. Kohaku-san disappears towards the dining room. I can only stare at her in shock. I ate breakfast, but I didn't taste anything. What Kohaku-san said about my old man kept circling my head, and before I knew it, I was at the gate in front of the mansion. Shiki-san, you didn't forget anything? Sui-chan is still in her room. Kohaku-san says she sends me off. Kohaku-san says as she sends me off. Gee, Shiki-san, the weather's so nice today, so you have to cheer up. I can't send you off when you look like that. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I was just thinking about some things. Give my head a little shake, I banish the shadows in my mind. Now that's more like the normal Shiki-san. Yes, I can relax now. That's odd. Seeing that smile, I really do feel better. Goodbye, Shiki-san. I'll be waiting for your return. Kohaku-san bows. With that, all my worries seem to disappear. Thanks, Kohaku-san. I feel better already. Yes, a bright face suits you better, Shiki-san. Thanks. Well then, I'm off, Kohaku-san. If only he knew she's manipulating him so much. Thanking her from the bottom of my heart, I run down the road to school. Vlad tries saying, yes, she's manipulating and she's gaslighting him about Hisui. Why would she contradict herself if she impersonated Hisui? I don't know. It's so weird, right? What game is she playing? I don't know. But like, was she acting as Hisui? I think she might not be acting as Hisui because straight after we talked to Hisui, we went down to the living room and Kohako-san was there. So I don't know if she could change that quickly. I arrive in the classroom with more spare time than usual. Arihiko is late as usual, so I can wait quietly for homeroom. Decide to sit in my seat in the noisy classroom and wait for the teacher. The day passes without any trouble. Maybe you went on a trip. Arihiko didn't show up. Well, trip isn't a metaphor or anything. He does have this strange habit of spontaneously taking trips. It isn't anything cool like roaming the country on a motorcycle. He goes on sightseeing tours on weekdays with the old people. Really? Jeez. I've known him since elementary school, but I've never completely understood his hobbies. That sounds crazy. I arrive at the mansion. Why is the clock ticking? What I didn't think about at school comes back into my mind. What Kohako-san said about my old man's split personalities. The hereditary illness of the Tono family. Like Usui said, ever since I came back, there's been something wrong with me. It feels like my memories are vague about something. Like Kohako-san said, I don't think I'm like my old man. But ever since I came back to this mansion, I no longer have full confidence in myself as Tono Shiki. Was my old man really that crazy? So I do have a vague memory like that, but I can't say for sure. I understand that it's stupid of me to even be troubled by it. But still, I should probably know about the Tono family. I'm back. I call out, but there's no response. Alright, this is bad. This is giving me the bad feels. Yeah, look, it's telling me the days now. These ones didn't tell me jack shit, but now when I'm saving, I can see it's day 6. Kane 2. Wait, that was day 5. Alright, day 6. Anyway. I call out, but there's no response. Akia's probably still resting in her room. Kohako-san and Hisui are probably doing their jobs right now. Well then, come to think of it, this might be a good opportunity. Oh, okay. Go see Kohako-san, guys. I'll go ask Kohako-san. She seemed pretty knowledgeable about all those things this morning. I don't think Akia would want to talk about it, and searching my old man's room would take time. I'll probably have the best luck with Kohako-san. She's probably sweeping in the back. I enter the courtyard. Huh? I don't see her anywhere. I glance around, and then, for just an instant, I see the color of her kimono in the forest. Uh-oh. Huh? Is there anything to clean over there? There isn't anything over there. I played in that forest as a child, so I would remember. Like try saying silly me, drinking party was on a Sunday. Yeah, so this is probably the week. Like try saying sightseeing with old people. Yeah, Arihiko seems to have weird hobbies. Eh? What was that? There should be nothing there. But there's something odd about that. If there's nothing there, then why? Did this garden-like area hold some special significance to me? Ouch! I get a light headache. After a little debate with myself, I follow after Kohako-san. Sensor up! Deep in the forest, there's another mansion. Detached, I suppose. Deep within the trees, it seems to be hidden from sight from the main building of the mansion. No way. My heart convulses. This is the first time I've seen it, but it seems horribly familiar and I start to get dizzy. Kohako-san went inside. I don't remember what this detached building is. I just had a bad feeling about all of this and I don't want to go inside. But it would be pretty stupid if I came all the way here only to go back, so I'll force myself to continue. I walk around inside. There's a little run down here and there, probably because it hasn't been used in years. But it seems like someone may have been doing some maintenance because it isn't dirty. Kohaku-san is probably in the Japanese-style room in the back. I absent-mindedly think that aloud and automatically walk towards the room. This is all so familiar. The smell of tatami fills the small room. Huh? Shiki-san? Why did you come here? Is this the first time we've had a conversation with her in this mansion in the whole game? Black tries saying, oh, by the way, last stream when the game froze, what happened when the screen did not catch up? You were in Kohaku's room for TV. I can't remember, man. Valeria Katai saying, no Kohaku boob sucking. No, apparently not. I mean, Akia doesn't seem to be here, right? Right, I'll remove the sensor for now. Kohaku-san tilts her head in surprise. I wanted to ask you about something, so I followed you here. Strangely enough, I respond calmly. A talk with me? Yeah, I wanted to talk more about this morning. If this isn't a good place, should we go to the courtyard? I look up to the ceiling. It's almost sunset, so it'll get dark soon. The light in this room probably doesn't work, so we should head somewhere else. Shiki-san, if you want to talk about that, then here is probably better. Right, no, I'm putting a sensor back up. This looks dodgy. What did the alarm warn about? Was there an alarm? Damn, I can't remember. I can't remember what happened that you guys missed. If we go back to the mansion, we might run into Akiya-sama, and I will not be able to talk about Makihisa-sama. Oh, the H alarm. Yeah, I don't know, right? I keep thinking something's going to happen, but nothing's happened so far. Ah, that's right. She'll probably see us. Well, Kohaku-san, I don't like keeping things secret from Akiha. That is a little difficult. Akiya-sama does not like talking about Makihisa-sama. So if you wish to continue our talk from this morning, then we have to do it where Akiya-sama will not overhear us. Does that mean we have to keep it a secret from Akiha? Yeah, look at this. Look at this blush. Yes! A secret between me and you, Shiki-san. Oh, this is getting dodgy. We can't let Akiya-sama or Usui-chan know about it. Kohaku-san smiles like she's having a lot of fun. Well, having a secret just between the two of us does seem a little exciting, but Kohaku-san, the sun is almost setting. We can't talk here, right? Not at all. This building is still maintained at a level for people to live in, so has futons already prepared and electricity. Really? But this place hasn't been used for a while, right? Why is it maintained like that? Let's see. Maybe Akiya-sama is just fond of this place. A long time ago, this was where Makihisa-sama's adopted child used to live. Huh? Makihisa? My old man adopted a child a long time ago. Wait a second, Kohaku-san. My old man adopted a child? Oh, you don't remember? About 10 years ago, he brought a child here. His parents both died in an accident, so he adopted the child. That happened? Yes, but 2 years later, the child passed away. It was a trivial accident, but a lot of the servants began to say that the Tono family was cursed. Wait a minute. Something about her words seems scary. Just hearing them, my vision starts to warp. It was as if the room was made completely of dissolving sugar. Kohaku-san? A child adopted 10 years ago. 2 years later, the child died. In other words, 8 years ago, that's when I had my accident and was sent to the hospital. Accident? What kind of accident was it? An accident that seriously wounded me? An accident that the adopted child was killed in? A hot summer day. I can't remember. All I know is that at that time, my arms seemed to be soaked in blood. Kohaku-san? You said cursed? No, it isn't anything important. It's just that a lot of the members of the Tono family have died young, such as an accident or suicide or illness, a curse that does not allow them a natural death. Well, that was the rumour anyway. Suicide? What? Some members of the Tono family like Makihisa-sama carried mental illnesses and committed suicide when they became adults. These are just rumours, but it's said some of them were murderers before the war. Mental illness? Murderers? Such as seeing dreams of killing people? Such as my memory being extremely vague? Kohaku-san, that... Oh, I'm very sorry. Those are just rumours about the Tono family. You are gaslighting me, man. No, that's fine. This is what I wanted to ask about. If you don't mind, can you continue? About Makihisa-sama? Our tone lowers. Yeah, I nod. Kohako-san lowers her eyes and then looks directly at me. Shiki-san, we spoke about it this morning, but I took care of Makihisa-sama's condition 2 years before he passed away. I'm going to remove the censor for now. While you are living with the Arima family, Makihisa-sama would become very depressed at times and I would have to prepare his medicine. Wait, you said it this morning too, but was he that bad that you had to take medicine? Yes, it would not be uncommon for him to walk into the garden at night and kill the pet dogs and cats, or to hurt his own body. And when the night was over, he wouldn't remember a thing, only thinking that it was strange that his hands were painted in blood. He's gaslighting us to high heaven. What? What is this? That's pretty much crazy. As crazy as I am in my dreams. No, that is backwards. Am I crazy just like my old man? Shiki-san? I hear Kohako-san's voice. I don't know when it happened, but I'm on my knees on the tatami floor. Shiki-san, you look terrible. If you're feeling poorly, you should rest in your room. Kohako-san says this as she grabs my shoulder. With her help, I can stand. Yeah, I'm fine, so I'm somehow able to focus again. I'm still dizzy. Swirling red and black, my vision strobes between blood and night. The darkness brought about by my anemia now turned into just one sheet of red. A red reminiscent of blood. The ease with which I bit the neck of the dead body in last night's dream slides down my throat, the taste of warm blood. Ah! Thud. Somehow I understand that was the sound of my body hitting the floor. Shiki-san? Kohako-san dashes towards me. Shiki-san, are you in pain? Shiki-san? No, it doesn't hurt. I want to tell her, but my consciousness is fading. I can't speak. I can't even move a finger. It seems if I exert myself even the slightest bit, I'll completely lose consciousness. Collapse on the floor, I try as hard as I can to resist the coming darkness. Don't strain yourself, please lie down. Kohako-san speaks to me. She slides me over. With one hand holding my head, Kohako-san slides a pillow underneath me. Please relax. This will help the blood to flow, right? Her voice sounds so close. I piece together my situation. It seems I am resting on her lap. What? The time passes quietly. No CG? Get the fuck out. Neither of us say anything. Right now, that silence relaxes my heart. It's so quiet. For some reason, this seems so familiar. Lying down on my side, I stare at the tatami mat floor. After nodding, Kohako-san checks my pulse. Well, this isn't good. Shiki-san, your body temperature has fallen. I should go back and bring you some medicine. No, I'm fine. I'm used to this, so I'll be fine soon. Today was a little harder than before, but I'll be alright. So can we stay like this a little longer? I can relax better like this. I tell her that, wanting to stay like this a little longer. In that case, Kohako-san says as she stays in place. And then... Shiki-san, you're not scared? Kohako-san asks me this. What? Eh? Of what? About your health. About 2 days before you returned here, I received all your information from the doctor. I was not surprised, but felt more like he was deceiving me. Huh? Deceiving you? Why? Because you're so close to wavering between life and death, but you can live a normal life. Normally, with a condition like yours, you'd be confined to bed. That voice seems not so much full of worry, but more full of anger almost. Shiki-san, you're different from most people who can rest assured at night that they'll wake up the next morning. But you still live normally and do not have fear. Look, is she even gaslighting us with this? I can't understand it. Please answer me. Why are you not scared? Why are you trying to make me scared? I can't come up with a good answer. My weak body. The death that's always close. My eyes that can see death. Maybe that's why I'm just numb to it. Who knows? Maybe I just don't feel it as being real. I don't get it. Do you not feel how close death is? Or is it because your body could die at any moment, so living does not concern you? It's hard to say. Maybe I'm desensitized to death. Being sensitive and seeing it that close every day just becomes normal. But I can still say this, Kohako-san. Since I'm so close to death all the time, I can feel life more strongly. I know that living itself is happiness. Like you said, my body isn't that free. But with such a puppet-like body, I want to believe that even talking right now is such a wonderful thing. That's right. More than thinking about my body, I want to treasure the present. If I have time to worry about dying, I should be enjoying the present more. I see. Your heart is free, isn't it? Quietly, as if she's singing, Kohako-san says this to herself. Her fingers run through my hair gently. Bloody hell. Sensor? Why is the sound just cut? Kohako-san? I look up. I see. Oh, damn! CG, guys. Look at this. Her smiling very peacefully. Smile that I should be so used to seeing. But it seems like it's the first time I've ever seen her smile. Time just passes by. She lightly runs her fingers through my hair. I feel the warmth of her body from her legs. The nostalgic smell of the tatami mats. It's also comforting. My eyelids slowly start to close. She has such a gentle look on her face. If I can sleep like this, it would be... That's funny. Really like this. I feel like this is the first time I've seen you smile, Kohako-san. I feel like I'm falling asleep. Is that right? Shiki-san, you must be really sleepy. That's fine. If you're happy, then... If this makes her smile, I want to do this forever. In the middle of the start room. I want to feel her closer to me, and I reach out my hand. Oh, censor up, boys. Shiki-san? My fingers touch her. My fingers trace the lines of her face. They brush her smooth skin and reach her hair, then... Kohako, you came here ahead of me. Vigorously opening the screen door, Akiha enters the room. Boys, we got busted. Busted! What? Now, Kohako-san's fingers suddenly stop moving. What are you two doing? Akiha's emotionless voice. Yeah, Akiha? My man's getting with the maid. This is not what you think. I stand up in a hurry. Damn, he got his energy back, eh? All of a sudden. I'll just tell her to calm down. There's nothing wrong or anything suspicious. We haven't done anything, and all Kohako-san did was watch over me after I collapsed. Wait, Akiha. I just collapsed, so Kohako-san was... It's over before I can finish. Akiha stares at Kohako-san and enters. It's only a moment after. Slap! The dry sound echoes through the room. What? There wasn't even time to stop it. Akiha just walked in and slapped her. Damn! Kohako-san takes a few steps back. It must have been pretty hard. Akiha, you... Nissan, this place is off limits. If you are feeling well, please go back to the mansion. Huh? I don't care about that. Why'd you hit her? Why not? This is an old, decrepit building. What was she thinking having you rest here? That's not her fault. This dumbass followed her. Just for that. Also, why was she here so much earlier than Akiha? Right? She was just taking care of me. Just that. What do you mean, Nissan? It would not be surprising if this place collapses. An earthquake could cause the ceiling to collapse. What are you talking about, man? This place looks alright. To take care of the eldest son of the Tono household in such a place means she doesn't have the discretion proper for a servant. What? Akiha, there's some things you shouldn't say. Kohako-san didn't do anything wrong. I was the one that called her here anyway. Oh? You're going this far to protect Kohako-san? Kohako-ni-san? Her gaze sharpens. Ooh, she pissed. She is pissed. She looks just like she did in that dream. A gaze that looks close to malice and hatred. In front of me, in reality, there's a nightmarish Akiha. Eh? My pulse tightens. Was I hallucinating? For an instant, around Akiha, I thought that I saw something terrible. I understand. If you say that, then I will not say anything else. But Nissan, from now on, please do not come here. If you can not even do that, then I have some ideas too. What? Must have been an illusion. There isn't anything strange around her. But why? The danger I feel from her makes me uneasy. We're going back, Kohaku. Nisan, go back to your room. Akia walks away. Kohaku-san? I call out to Kohaku-san, who is still looking down. Kohaku-san? Are you all right? Yes. All right about what? I forgot what Kohaku-san's like. She says this casually. With her usual smile, she looks up. That isn't a forced, empty smile. She really is smiling. As if Akia never even hit her. Creepy. Well then, Shiki-san. Let's go back. Akia-sama found out, so you shouldn't come back here again. Akia-sama would really punish you for sure. Laughing at her own joke, she leaves the room. Creepy. It's probably because if both of them are acting strange, I can't go back right away. Wait, they just leave you there and then you go back later? That is, I mean, we know what Kohaku-san's gone through, right? So we know why she's like that, but it's still super creepy. I eat dinner alone and go back to my room. I guess Akia was still feeling poorly because she wasn't there. Kohaku-san made me dinner with her usual cheery mood and then went to take care of Akiha. I wonder if Kohaku-san is feeling uneasy. It would seem that Kohaku-san doesn't resent Akiha at all. It seems like Hisui is over what happened this morning and is taking care of me. Hisui took half a day to get over it, so maybe Kohaku-san is a lot stronger. Lying down in my bed, I let out a big sigh. I must be tired. Recently, as soon as night falls, I've been falling into bed. Even though there are a lot of things I should think about, I feel like nothing concerns me and try to go to sleep. That's odd. I can't concentrate. I stare at the ceiling. My eyes start to close. Again, I don't think about anything and fall into a deep sleep. Uh-oh. Burning. 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 My skin is burning. I can't sleep like this. Wait, where's my guide? Shit. Shit. 1 second. Oops, that is not what I wanted to do. I have to get up and drink some water. The city at night. Repeating my hot breathing, I look at the people passing by. There are only 2 or 3 of them tonight. If possible, I want to find a lone girl who's about my age. Hot. I see my reflection in the mirror. Breathing wildly, it looks like I'm running a high fever. Hot. I can't stand this burning. There. I don't need to get any closer. I grab her from behind and make her pass out. I pick her up and take her with me. I start to smile. I endured it for so long and now everything is over. I decided to do it here in the end. The reason is simple, because this was the killer's lair. Burning. My breathing fills the air. Soon I can taste her. Then I start my meal. Biting into her neck, I suck the blood. It is unbelievably sweet. The sensation is really terrifying. If it is this sweet and feels this good, I may just become a captive to this sensation in place of that killer. The night is deep. Above my head is a silver eye bearing witness to my sin. With blood-smeared lips, I look up at the night sky with eyes full of amusement. Fluttering hair. Above is a spiraling sky. What a beautiful silver moon. Like a snake, watching the blood-sucking demon. Day 7. I leap out of bed, unable to take it any longer. Holding back the urge to vomit, I breathe like some sort of animal. What was that just now? A dream. It was a dream. But what was that? It's different than what I saw 2 days ago. The feeling of walking the streets at night, the smell of blood lingering in my nose, the sound of dragging that girl who was close to my age, all of it fresh in my memory. Was that something you could call pleasure? It was pure excitement condensed like a bullet fired straight into my head. My breathing stops just thinking about it. Then perhaps that impact could be something called pleasure. Why did I that kind of dream? I look down at my hands. Of course they are pure white without a trace of red blood on them. But for an instant I saw both of my hands covered in red. What? You too? Huh? This is the first time I've seen another killer besides myself. That's right. I did have that conversation. The same city doesn't need 2 killers. I'll give you this place. But when was that? Why can't I remember? Certainly I feel like I had that conversation with someone, but I just can't remember. Was it real or was it just an empty dream? I just remember that the killer said I was the same as him. Strange. Why is it all mixed up in my head? Valagrai said, did you see my post on the question of how dreams begin? Was that in Discord? I've not looked at that in detail, I don't think. I honestly try hard to remember about last night's dream. My head pounds. I can't remember. I try to remember about yesterday. I feel the urge to vomit. I'm scared. I'm scared of the fact that I can't remember. It feels like a Tonoshiki I don't know is killing people, and in order to hide it is deceiving the Tonoshiki that is me. And I sense someone in the hallway. Who's there? I call out. Knock, knock. Please excuse me, Izui says as she enters the room. It's just a normal morning scene. Ah, is it because she is acting so naturally? My pounding heart instantly calms down. Good morning, Shiki-sama. Sui, Yes, it is time, so I've prepared your change of clothes already. I'm Shiki-sama. Are you not feeling well? No, that's not it. I feel fine. There's nothing wrong. I get up from bed as if to prove my words. Morning, Izui. I'll go to the second room after I change, so please go ahead of me. Yes. Well then, please excuse me. Zoe quietly closes the door and leaves. After watching her go, I take a deep breath. Why am I feeling down like this? Probably because I found out about my old man's illness yesterday. Just because my symptoms are similar to his, maybe I'm being too paranoid. Yeah, ever since I came back I've been so tired. I shouldn't think about that dream. Well then, it's almost 7. Like yesterday, I should be able to enjoy the morning. And then, unthinkingly, I step into the sitting room and it hits me that I forgot something very important. Ah, crap. I swallow my words. Akiya, Hisui, and Kohaku-san are in the sitting room. Enjoy. Everything seems just like normal, but after what happened yesterday, I'm sure it'll be really awkward. Akiya and Kohaku-san seem to have reached an understanding, but I haven't spoken with Akiya yet. Thinking how Akiya acted yesterday, I'm pretty sure Akiya's still mad at me. Good morning, Nisan. Did you sleep well? Huh? And Akiya greets me with a big smile. My mind freezes at such an unexpected event. Akiya still has a big smile as I just stand there. Akiya's way too cheerful, and it makes me think she is planning something. Shiki-sama, would you care to sit down? Yeah, if you want me to sit, I will. A fearful look at Akiya as I sit down across from her. Good morning, Akiya. You seem to be in a good mood today. Is that so? Certainly I feel much better, so I probably look less pale than before. No, it's far beyond not looking pale. Anyway, first I have to thank you. I really wanted to thank you yesterday, but I was feeling rather ill and did not have an opportunity. Akiya looks directly at me. There isn't even a trace of yesterday's coldness. It also seems that the air of danger has disappeared. Thank me? I didn't really do anything to deserve that. That's not true. You took care of me when I was sick, right? Because you embraced me, I was determined. I was extreme. What? Fuck, who's talking? Thank me, I didn't really do anything to deserve that. That's not true. You took care of me when I was sick, right? Because you embraced me, I was determined. I was extremely happy that night. She says something that catches me totally off guard. And then, I feel incredibly heavy pressure against my back. What? I glance behind me. There, Hisui and Kohaku-san stare at me in a manner far different than usual. Akiya, don't say such things that might give people the wrong impression. You're in so much pain, I just supported you, that's all. Oh, I suppose wrapping your arms around me is just supporting me. Dude. Akiya giggles softly, staring. They're staring at me. The stares of the two behind me get even heavier. Now look, you're acting odd. Are you enjoying making fun of me? Yes, a lot. Looking at your troubled face is fun. Lol, this is just too weird. Is this really Akiya's personality? Yes. You have some strange hobbies, bothering me in the morning and lecturing me last night. Well, I thought so at first, but you really must have something against me. What? I end with a sigh. All of a sudden, Akiya averts her gaze. I'm very sorry. What I did yesterday was stupid. There was something wrong with me and I've already apologized to Kohaku. You apologized to Kohaku-san? I blurted this out in surprise. Not only did she apologize, but she apologized to Kohaku-san? Hey, Nissan, just what kind of person do you think I am? I was at fault, so it's only natural that I apologize to Kaku, right? When she says that, I get a vague mental image of her acting as a strict mistress. Nissan, you're thinking of something bad, aren't you? She's sharp. As happy as she is, it doesn't do anything to dull her sense of perception. Shiki-san, I hate to ruin your fun, but would you like some breakfast? It is almost time, so I thought I should make some. Oh, I forgot. I'm not so much hungry as I am thirsty, though. Oh, that won't do, Shiki-san. You collapsed yesterday, so you need to eat to regain your strength. Even if you don't feel like eating, you should have some food. What she says is true, but I don't feel like it right now. After seeing that dream, I can't bring myself to eat. Nei-san, if Shiki-sama does not feel well, I do not think you should force him. Isui-chan, you're too indulgent when it comes to Shiki-san, huh? Shiki-san, you're not feeling well again this morning? Kaku-san stares at me. As if on cue, Isui and Akiya add their serious stares at me as well. I guess I really can't go on fooling myself. To tell the truth, I do feel a little under the weather. I can eat, but could you make it something I don't need to chew? I feel pretty bad and I can't really taste anything. After telling the truth, Guako-san says, "Oh, I see," and looks a little downcast. As the one in charge of cooking, she probably feels something about what I said. Shiki-sama, I think you're not feeling well because there was a change in your environment. So if the mansion is not suitable for you, maybe you should go back and live with the Arima family for a while. Bloody hell, why does Hisui try to get rid of us all the time? Hisui's opinion is driven by a sincere concern about my health. Yeah, so I think it was the original Hisui that talked to us that first time. Ever since I came back, my life has been strange. Since that promise from 8 years ago has apparently been forgotten, maybe it's better for my health if I go back and live at the Arimas. Yeah, that may be good too. Although I've only been here for a week. If I don't seem to get used to it soon, I'll leave for a while and go regain my health. Well, that may be jumping the gun a little bit, I add. And then, suddenly, Akiya stands up from her sofa. Oh, that will not do, Nissan. You finally came back, so please do not leave again. If you say you're going to leave one more time, I will kill you, Nissan. Wow. Akiya smiles as she says that joke and disappears towards the lobby. Isui-chan, it's time for Akiya-sama to go to school. Please accompany her to the door. What? Why is Isui going? I'll be taking care of Shiki-san's breakfast. With a simple yes, Isui walks after Akiya. Sus. Well then, I'll make you something easy for you to eat. Please just wait a moment. Wako-san walks quickly toward the kitchen. I sit in the sofa, dumbstruck. But I try saying, "Oh, that sister is crazy, watch out." Lol. I will kill you, Nissan. Those words won't leave my head. It's probably because even though it was a joke, it didn't sound like a joke to me. Noon arrives. As usual, Arihiko is skipping school. I'm not getting much Arihiko in this route. I guess I'll go to the cafeteria. I don't feel like eating by myself here. Maybe if I go to the lively cafeteria, my appetite may pick up. Oh no, we're going to meet someone here. Ah, shit. As expected, the cafeteria is full of people. After waiting in a long line, I buy the tried and true meal set, and walk to a table. Listening to the voices of everyone else, I begin to eat. And then, for a moment, I see a terrible image. Arihiko? Huh? Is it the television screen? Oh, what? I keep it a large television mounted in the wall at the end of the cafeteria. At my school, they record the morning news and replay at lunch. That's really weird, right? To record the news and then replay at lunchtime? It's weird. At school, I just stared dumbfounded at the news broadcast that is several hours late. No way. I watched the news in amazed horror. Shown on the television is the alley that I saw last night in my dream. The newscaster is talking. On the screen, the words "Vampire serial killer's new victim" appears in bloody lettering. It appears that the girl was saved. The girl is in the hospital recovering from having her blood drained. Wow, she recovered? She was saved? She's still unconscious. Chances of recovery are unknown. The identity of who attacked and stole her blood is also unknown. The picture of the girl on the television is unmistakably that girl from last night. That means there's one thing that isn't unknown. Wait, how would he be able to identify the same girl? How would does Kohako-san like describe the girl in detail when she's trying to make him dream this stuff? The criminal who attacked her was without a doubt I start to feel faint. How come? That was a dream. It had to be a dream, but in reality the same person in my dream had her blood sucked out the same way in my dream. The vampire should be gone already. I killed Yumizuka with my own hands. Those killings, they shouldn't be happening anymore. I killed? Yes, I killed. Just like the time when I killed Yumizuka. While breathing hard last night, that woman I've never met. Didn't I tell you, Shiki-kun? It's useless to resist it. What are you talking about? You're more of a killer than I am. Ugh. Resisting the urge to throw up, I get up from my seat. I can't go back to class. I find myself running into the city. What? Why? You run right to the place? I come to the place I saw in my dream. There are several policemen around the area, and tape reading police line "Do not cross" is stretched across the alley. Exactly the same. Without a doubt, this is the place I went to in my dream. No, it wasn't a dream. I can't delude myself into thinking it is a dream any longer. Even if I stay here longer, the cops will only stare at me. I can't go back to school now, so I guess I'll go back to the mansion. Since it's not even 2 o'clock yet, so he isn't waiting in the lobby. I can say I got lucky. I don't feel like seeing anyone right now. I glance at my reflection in the window. The pale face looks like a completely different Tono Shiki. Myself that seems like another person. That dream that seemed like it belonged to another person. That which cannot be noticed. The trace of the killing that only remains in my memory. Dizziness. Before me, my vision goes black. No, I'm not the same as my old man. Desperately fending off the dizziness, I try to stay upright. My old man. I can go to my old man's room and I can find out about his illness. If I do that, I can confirm that I'm not the same. If I'm the same, there might be a way to help myself. The room is on the first floor in the western part of the mansion, next to Kohako-san's room. Wow, Kohako-san's room is right next to Makihisa's. Considering what she had to go through, I would not put her room next to Makihisa's old room. It was fortunate that I left school early. At this time, no one else is around. I pull out my knife and take off my glasses. Where is everyone? They're just hanging around the house somewhere? I try to cut the line of the door's lock and put my glasses back on. The room was not locked. My old man's room is just like it always was. Nearly all the rows of books are educational reports and nothing catches my attention. What I want right now is my old man's journal and notes. The old man was extremely methodical. There certainly has to be something like that lying around here somewhere. Of course, they're not just lying about where anyone can see them. Maybe they're locked away somewhere. I should probably look in these desk drawers first. This isn't time to be fooling around. Taking off my glasses, I look at the lines. Using my knife, I cut the lines on the drawer. Inside there appears to be some old documents bundled together and what seems to be a journal. First, I look at the old documents. This is my family tree. Definitely. Right after Tono Magihisa is written Tono Shiki and Tono Akiha. And right after that, the word Nanaya is written there. What? My old man. He adopted a son 10 years ago. Ah, but he passed away shortly thereafter. 10 years ago, that would mean I was just in elementary school. That long ago, it's only natural that I wouldn't remember. Like try saying, remember when I misremembered the word synchronizer as cyberfuckers? Wait, did you? What the hell? Let's see, the heads of the household have had pretty short lifespans. My old man died before he was 15, before 30 in an accident, before that 18 years of age with suicide. No, wait a second. No matter how you look at it, this is strange. Looking through the family tree, all members of the Tono household have died strangely. Madness, accidents, murder, disappearances, stillbirth. Not one of them lived a long life or even died peacefully. What? The entire document is filled with horrible fates. Even worse, most of the causes of death are madness. Most of these ended up taking their own lives. That's strange. All of this is strange. I can't exactly place my finger on it. Next is my old man's journal. I pick up the journal, which is a relatively new binding. My heart starts to pound. My heart seems to understand that I shouldn't be opening this, but I can't turn back now. Swallowing hard, I open my old man's journal. There is a demon lurking inside the Tono bloodline. The opening statement is in those lines. And that isn't just a simple metaphor. The ancestors of the Tono were a mixed breed of something non-human and human. We, being their descendants, also have this element of something non-human in our blood. In regards to our blood, there are those with strong and those with weak non-human blood. Those with weak non-human blood can live their lives as ordinary people, but those with strong non-human blood can never live a normal life. Those with strong Tono blood are born with special powers. It could be a body that is resistant to heat death, It could be an ability to move things without touching them, or it could be fangs used to take bodily fluids from other people. This blood. When this blood becomes too strong, the members of the Tono family start to gradually lose their sanity. The majority of those become demons that feed on human flesh. So, the head of the Tono household carries the responsibility of punishing those who have turned into such a monster. It's messed up. My old man, what was he trying to say? Writing so seriously about something that's more like a fairy tale. The journal turns more into the old man's rant. The date is roughly 9 years ago. The handwriting starts to get erratic. I'm no longer able to suppress my raging blood. I was able to obtain an orphan from a family of synchronizers, so this should help me strengthen my mind. However, it is really only a matter of time before I go insane. It is terrifying. When I come to, I find that I can't even remember half the day. During that time, I'm forcing my inversion impulse on that child. If this keeps up, it is only a matter of time before I completely lose my sanity and turn into a beast. I don't even know how much time I have left to remain as myself. No. If that child is here, then I can probably last for a few more years. But that child will not be able to bear that. After that child breaks, I will have to take my own life. It is incredibly ironic. I eliminated so many things in order to preserve myself, but in the end I'll probably have to commit suicide. Or maybe this is the curse of the Nanias. I end up adopting his son, but I guess I could not lift their grudge with such a thing. But I can't make up for the events of the past. If death is waiting for me, then I must accept it when the time comes. But until then, I must protect my children. Akia's blood is weak. Unless she wishes it herself, she does not have to suffer the same fate. The problem is Shiki. That child is incredibly close to me. More than anything else, I do not want that child to suffer my fate. If the Tono blood is unnatural, I need to distance him as much as possible from the Tono name and see how he will fare. I let out a deep breath and expel the air from my lungs. I take a break from reading. It makes me sick. The contents of my old man's journal are so far away from reality that it's plain weird. My old man didn't just have manic depression, rather he just became violent without his knowing, just like Tono Shiki right now. That's strange, but that isn't what concerns me. He writes Shiki and Akia strangely. Looking back to the family tree, I see that he writes Akia using the Chinese characters for autumn leaves, while Shiki is written using the characters for 4 seasons. The character for 4 seasons can certainly be pronounced as Shiki, but the characters in my name are intention and esteemed. I have a feeling that thinking too hard about that will be bad, but my train of thought does not stop. What are these synchronizers? Maybe the adopted child? But I feel that's wrong too. Anyway, I've only read halfway through all of this. If I read through it completely, I might come up with a solution. Do I really want to find out? I feel like vomiting. I can't stay standing. Hurry. I must hurry back to my room and sleep. It feels like there is something wrong with my head. But still, I decide to go back reading the journal. The rest of it seems to be a record of some sort. The date starts in the summer of 8 years ago and about a month after that. I don't understand it yet, but I continue to look through it. Month day, my son Shiki succumbed to his tonal blood. Shiki, he killed my adopted son who happened to be there. The adopted son is the heir of the house Nania. I guess it is a blessing in all the unfortunate events that he isn't in the same family as the synchronizers, like Kohaku and Hisui. Shiki's inversion impulse is terrible, so it was determined that he must be eliminated. I have my duty as the head of the Tono household, but killing my own son is so difficult. The Tono blood is stronger in Shiki than in Akia. Talking about potential, I feel an older origin in Akia's blood, but Shiki's Tono blood runs much stronger. I assume that is why Shiki inverted before he became an adult. Shiki's powers are immortality and fusion. Shiki could not manage the awakened powers and as a result killed the adopted Nanya child, taking his life. I have to say it was a superb job for using his powers for the first time. One asshole. Both Shiki and the adopted son managed to escape death. The problem maintaining appearances to normal society still remains. Shiki has killed the adopted Nanya child. I have covered up the incident, but Shiki cannot be shown to the public. The wound I gave him hasn't healed and his figure is transformed. He is not in a condition to be brought in front of others as Tono Shiki. He cannot be called a human either. The Nania child still lives. As long as he lives, I've decided to use him. If there are any disagreements, I would like to hear them. Complementarity. What? The Nania is our family that produces killers. If that adopted son happens to stay alive, the link between him and Shiki may corrupt Shiki's mind. Even if Shiki regains his sanity, I cannot deny the possibility of the Nanya child's influence turning him into a killer. To prevent this from occurring, we must have him somewhere where we can keep an eye on him. But we cannot allow him near the Tono mansion either. I should have him raised by an appropriate branch of the family. The Tono blood that has awakened within Shiki. Maybe it is because he was so close to death, but he has regained his sanity like before. I don't know if something will cause him to invert again. Even though it tears me apart, I cannot allow Shiki near the Tono mansion either. I place him in the care of a trusted servant. I put my adopted son from the Nanya family into the care of another branch of our family. Akia hates me. Akia has lost both of our brothers at the same time, so I suppose it is only natural. I start to raise Akia as the next head of the household. Akia has more than enough talent to carry out her duties as the head of the household. Shiki may have the ability of immortality, but Akia has the power to plunder. As siblings, both of them have the ability to share and take life energy. It is regretful. If only she had been born 10 years ago, I would have been able to eliminate the Nanyas without the help from the Kishimas. Who are the Kishimas? But I have to be careful. Her ability to plunder is a double-edged sword. She might plunder someone's entire concept while plundering their heat. Like me, I have to teach her how not to attract the curse of an enemy. Akia tried to visit the Arima residence. I cannot let her and my adopted son see each other. I placed her in a boarding school so that her freedom is limited. Wow. Recently my condition has been getting worse. It seems like the daughter of the synchronizers is not enough now. For the first time in a long time, I've come back to myself. How many months has it been since I last picked up this pen? There probably will not be a next time. I will have to finish writing here. I gave instructions for this to be given to my daughter Akia after my death. Did she not get it? I don't know if Akia will ever read this, but if she does read it, it is to be destroyed. That is my only request for my daughter to fulfill. What is this? The child adopted 10 years ago. I completely forgot about that. I killed him. That summer day 8 years ago when I received that wound. He killed me. That summer day 8 years ago when I received this wound. Nausea wells within me. I feel sick. That memory that I had forgotten until now runs through my head. I understand. Everything's been written down, so I have to accept it. Besides, everything falls into place. The reason I was adopted by the Arimas, the reason I was inherited as the eldest son, it's nothing. In other words, I, Shiki, was only a replacement for the one named Shiki. What is this? Cursing myself, I tossed the journal to the side. There's no need for me to investigate any further. Staying here any longer is just a waste of my time. The day ends. Collapsed on my bed, I just keep on thinking about the same thing. Thinking calmly, there were only two things I found out from that journal. That I am not part of the Tono family. That the Nanya lineage turns out a large number of killers. I don't have any blood ties to Tono Makihisa. In other words, those dreams of murder have to be my own. If that is the case, there's only one thing left to do. I hear voices coming from the lobby. I wonder if Akia is back. I get up from bed. I want to hear the truth from Akia. Gathering up my courage, I knock on the door. Akia, I want to talk. Nissan, please come in. Her voice is bright and cheerful. Taking a breath to compose myself, I open the door. It certainly is rare for you to come to my room like this, Nissan. Is she hopeful? Like I said, remember I said that the name Synchronizer sounds sci-fi? Yes. That would be one reason why she changed school now that her father is dead and Shiki returned to the mansion. She didn't change school though in this route. She changed school in one of the routes where she actually goes to the same school as Shiki, but I don't think she's done this in this route. He knew that she liked him. And he's like, blasted child, why are you liking this Nanya boy? I'm going to send you to a shitty school. Just like this morning, Akia has a smile on her face. Seeing that, I just stand there wordlessly wanting to go back. I guess after all, I have felt that myself as Tono Shiki and my sister Tono Akia are important to me. But still, there is something I have to ask her. Akiha. Yes, what is it, Nissan? Akia appears to be looking forward to a fun conversation. Oh well. Gritting my teeth, I look her seriously in the eye. Please tell me about the Nanya family. I think I have a right to know. In that instant, Akia freezes like a puppet whose strings were cut. Akia wordlessly stares at me. If you won't answer, then I'll rephrase my question. My old man, Tono Makihisa, had two personalities, right? And not just him. Almost all members of the Tono family have some sort of illness. I used to think that's what I had. but that's wrong. My anemia came from that incident 8 years ago, because I know. You were adopted by the Tono family, right? Saying that, she smiles for some reason. Because it doesn't make it Alabama style? Because it makes it okay. It's like, we can get together, guys. Feel like try saying that ain't a shitty school either. What? Which school? His school? Is his school not shit? Aki slowly and elegantly walks to the window as if she was in play. The curtains billow in the breeze. Placing her hand on the window, she turns around. Oh, dude, this is the same CG they used when she was at the school. What the fuck? Dude, this can't be a school CG and a CG from the mansion. Come on, guys. Repeat CG. Nissan, you are adopted by the Tono family. Your real name is Nani Ashiki. As you say, your health condition is due to that accident 8 years ago. You appear to know already that the members of the Tono family are different than most humans. Aki succinctly says that thing that I would have had the most difficulty asking. Akiha, that... It is okay. It was only a matter of time and I did not like hiding it. Now that you know, there is no need. No, maybe there never was a need. Then there's no need to put up with any of this. Is that not right, Nissan? Aki says this with her voice full of confidence. Akiha, so like I thought Yes, you are the one father adopted 10 years ago, but you do not remember it. Do you remember the Shiki who used to play with us? No, I don't. That's right. It is because father hypnotized you. Alright, hypnotizing, okay. Shiki was someone who could not resist his tonal blood. You may not remember it, but that day 8 years ago, you protected me from Shiki. You sacrificed yourself to protect me from the bloodthirsty Shiki. That is how you were killed by Shiki, and Shiki was killed by father. It is the duty of the head of the tonal household to dispose of those who are no longer human. Huh? Killed? But I'm still alive, right? Yes. By a miracle you survived. You remembered what happened afterwards, right? You were taken to a hospital, and the day you returned, you were adopted by our Anima family. This is when father hypnotized you. You were not fully healed, so your heart and mind was weak. So you easily believed what father told you. I see. Then that's enough. If you understand, then there is no more need to talk. I'm not a member of the Tono family, right? Then you don't have to force yourself to call me brother. Soon I, an outsider, should leave this place. Don't get me wrong, Nissan. I do not call you Nissan for the sake of society. Do you not remember? Even before you were killed by Shiki, I called you Nissan. It had nothing to do with you being adopted. I knew from the very beginning you were not my true brother. And you accepted that too. So, no matter what you think, you are Tono Shiki. So please stay here in this mansion. Aki's words make me happy. But I don't understand. Why does she accept me, an outsider? Why? I'm not even your real brother. Goodness, after I said all this, you still do not understand? You are the only one I call Nissan. Even if you do not wish it, I just want you by my side. Because I love you, Nissan. What? Akia says something totally unbelievable. I'm happy that she likes me as her brother, but as long as the situation remains, I can't be here. No, I'm not the kind of person you think I am. You see, Shiki is a killer, but I'm just a killer like him. A killer? What do you mean? I can't keep it a secret any longer. Everything I did up till now, the dreams I've dreamt last night, the bloodstains I cannot explain, and that dream where Akia killed me. I can't trust myself. I thought those were just dreams. But my old man wrote that Nania were a family that produced killers. If I become like Shiki, I don't know what I will do to you, Akia. I lay it all out to her from the bottom of my heart. But after blinking in surprise, she tries not to laugh. But what's so funny? This isn't a joke. You may not believe me, but I really have dreams of sucking people's blood. Akia is still giggling. What is this? She makes me look stupid worrying about all of this. Yeah, it is funny. See, you can't be a vampire. Because you are from the Nania family, your blood is only human. Besides, the Nanias are not killers. Certainly from father's point of view they are, but the only ones that the Nania feel a homicidal impulse towards are non-humans. So what you saw had to be just dreams. And even those dreams are probably Shiki transmitting to you, so it isn't that you want to see them. Shiki transmitted them? Come to think of it, my old man did write something about that. Shiki stole some of my life, so there is a link between us. Let's see. And who's killing on the streets right now? Even what if I say it was a dream, there are victims showing up on the streets in reality. The killer is real. I feel like I've met them before. Or was that a dream too? No. Putting that off to the side. If there's a killer on the streets, then Shiki is still alive? Eh? Akiha, who was just giggling until now, becomes serious. Akiha? In my old man's journal, he wrote that Shiki was still alive. In other words, Father's journal? Akiha tilts her head, curious. My old man wrote that Shiki and I were connected. Then maybe what I saw were really his dreams? No, it's more likely that what he's actually doing. That may be a possibility. Father's death was suspicious, and it did seem like someone was being raised in the underground cell. It did seem? Mate, did you not decide to try and figure out who was being raised in an underground cell? Wait a minute, Akiha. Do we have such a thing like an underground cell here? Oh, of course. There are a lot of members of the Tono family who lose their sanity, so it's only natural to lock them away before they can hurt the outside world, right? Well, that isn't all it's used for. When I got in trouble, Father would lock me up down there. Whoa, bloody hell. For some reason, Akiha sounds like she's having fun. What the fuck? A chill runs down my spine. He would lock you up in a cell in the ground? What the fuck? I get it. We'll stop talking about it. We have to do something about Shiki, though. Wait, if Shiki really is wandering the streets killing people, then we have to stop him. Is that so? We really do not have to concern ourselves about him, do we? Is it not the job of the police to take care of killers? What? Akiha, what are you saying? Oh, fuck, that was Akiha talking. He's killing people, but he's your brother. He has to pay for his crime, but still. Goodness, Nissan. You are really too nice of a person. Taking a breath, she brushes her hair back. You are my only relative, Burn. I do not care about Shiki, so you do not have to worry about him. No, we can't just do that. Do you think the police could catch him so easily? And before then, there will be more victims. I will not do anything. That is not our responsibility. She says this and looks me directly in the eye. Hey, let's not speak of these matters any longer. Talking about murder and killers is boring, isn't it? What? I try to tell her that it has to do with our family, but I can't. Her eyes pierce into me deeply. Staring at me like that, her eyes seem to take away my resolution. It seems you understand. Well then, will you return to your room? I just came back from school, so there are things I have to do. What? Like Akiha says, there isn't anything else to talk about. Still not convinced, I turn away from her. I go to leave her room. And all of a sudden, from behind me, a voice tells me to stop. What is it? What is it? Aren't we done talking, Akiha? Akiha stares at me silently. Nissan, you are the most important thing to me. If I had lost my memories of you over these 8 years, I would not be who I am. Because you are here, I was able to be myself. You are more important to me than myself, so I wanted you to like me always. True sincerity. Akiha looks at me like I'm the only thing she sees. But that's just a selfish request, right? The family and I are just a burden to you. This is why I always feared... shit. But that is just a selfish request, right? This family and I are just a burden to you. That's why I always fear that you would distance yourself from me. That's just me worrying, right? Because you came back here? Because you came back for my sake? Actually, somebody gave me a white ribbon, and I just want to come back because I want to give the ribbon back. I don't give a shit about this family, and to be honest, Akiha, in this route, I don't give a shit about you. She says happily. Seeing her smile, my chest hurts because you know that wasn't the reason you came back. That's right, lies. I came back because I could not leave you alone here, lies. But now I'm beginning to think I was wrong. Ooh. I did come back because I wanted to watch over her. But she's wrong. Her eyes are so sincere that I can't lie. But Akiha, that isn't the only reason why I came back. I came back for the sake of the child I made a promise with. This is something that's even more precious than my feelings towards Akiha, and something I can't lie about. Stop it. I do not want to hear it. You came back, so that is that. So anything else, such as your feelings, I do not need. Wow. She looks away. Akiha looks down like that, just for no real reason. Seems very dangerous. Go back to your room. Please do not look like that in front of me, Nissan. Not knowing what to say, I silently leave her room. Wow. burn. The night wears on and it's almost midnight. It's already way past the time I usually go to sleep. I lie down and look up at the moon through the window. The night goes by without me sleeping. It isn't that I'm scared of seeing another dream of murder, the killer Shiki wandering the streets, the somehow dangerous looking Akiha. Thinking of that, I cannot sleep and just look up at the moon. I'm so thirsty. The last time I drank anything was about 4 hours ago at dinner. I don't want to endure it, so I go to the kitchen to get something to drink. Uh-oh. I down a cup of water in one gulp. Why is it so delicious? That's odd. I was just thirsty. The sensation of fluid going down my throat is just like it was last night in my dream. Someone's coming. I can hear the footsteps coming closer. Uh-oh. Soft, small footsteps that barely echo in the deep night. Shiki-sama? What are you doing this late at night? What are you doing? Hisui? I was just thirsty, so I thought I'd get something to drink. Shiki-sama. If that is the case, please call for me. It's the middle of the night, Hisui, man. Don't you sleep? At night, you should be resting in your room. Walking around here at night is not good. So he speaks plainly. Huh? There's something wrong with her words. Wait, what did she say? Walking around here at night is not good. Weird. Like Try's got in quotes, I love you as my brother, but I love you as a man even more. That quote, man. It's hilarious. It's so dodgy. But like Try saw saying, do synchronizers ever sleep? I think they do, right? Telling me it's not good to walk around at night means she's telling me not to get out of my room at night. Yeah, that's a bit fucking shitty. No, more than that. Hisui and Koako-san have worked here since they were very young, so it would not be strange for them to know that I was adopted. Hisui, there's something that I want to ask. Is it okay? How can you ask if it's okay if you don't know what you're going to ask? Yes, if that is the case, then let us go back to your room. Wow, this is not somewhere to be having a conversation. Wow, there's only like 4 people in this house. What's your problem? No, this is fine. It's just something small anyway. So he tilts her head. I take a deep breath. If she doesn't know, then I'll ask her. It will be revealing a secret. But I don't intend to hide it anyway. I'll make it short. Did you know that I was adopted? Her shoulder shakes. That tells me that she did know. I see. If you know, then Kohako-san must know too. What's this? This really isn't a secret after all. The Shiki-sama, that is. She says that as she lowers her eyes. I'm so very sorry. Even if you are adopted, there is no doubt that you are the eldest son of the Tono family. Akiha-sama accepts you as her relative, and you are mine and Nei-san's master. Thanks. If you say that, then I believe that I can stay here. Shiki-sama, please do not say things like that. This really is your true home. I know. That's what I think too. Even though it was for a short while, what happened here when I was a child is very important to me. I can't throw it away. So he looks visibly relieved. But I still want to know. Before I came here, it was Nana, yeah? Wait, what the fuck? What is installing? Why is something randomly installing? If you know, could you tell me what kind of child I was? I'm sorry. Other than that, you are the eldest son of the Nanya line. I do not know. Makihisa-sama completely destroyed all the records. I see. Well, if he made me act as Tono Shiki, and all the records of me as Nanya Shiki probably were destroyed. But Shiki-sama, Nei-san may know something. Oh, huh? So why would Kohako-san know anything? Nei-san took care of Makihisa-sama ever since she was young. She may know she may know more about the Tono family than even Akiha-sama does. Interesting. Come to think of it, Kohako-san did say that she was Makihisa's servant, but I thought that was just to take care of his condition once in a while. I didn't realize she was a servant from that young of an age. That Kohako-san, since she played with us every day, I just can't picture her being near my old man all the time. To be honest, Hisui seems like she was more suited for that. Always looking down at me, Aki and Kohako-san from the inside of the mansion. Is that true? But that's odd. Why would my old man tell Kohako-san all the things he would not even tell Akiha? No, I do not think he told her directly. I do not think he told her directly. Since Nei-san was always near Makihisa-sama's room in the mansion, I believe she had many chances to overhear Makihisa-sama thinking out loud. Well, I try saying you were having a Max Headroom moment. What was that wigging out? always near my old man. But that's what Hisui, who stayed in the mansion all the time, did. Oh shit! She just revealed it. Fuck yes! See? Confirmed. It was Kohako-san. Wait. Kohako-san was always with my old man as a child. Ah. Hisui looks down. Why are you looking down? That's a good shit. You tell the truth. Something just went wrong here. The feeling of inconsistency comes back and everything falls back into place. Kohako-san knew about the promise that only Hisui should know about. Hisui forgot about the promise made 8 years ago. But it might just be that I just reversed their roles in my memory, you dumbass. If that's true then, Hisui, I'll ask one more time, but do you remember about 8 years ago? Yes, about how I gave you that ribbon, right? That's right. After I left my room, you stopped me by the entrance and gave me a ribbon. Do you remember what colour it was? Shit. It was white, but what about it? There's nothing wrong with her answer, but she is already wrong. Thud. Wait, why is she already wrong? The power drains from my legs and I collapse onto the chair. How? How could I have been so wrong up till now? Because you suck. Shiki-sama? That's wrong, Hisui. I was given the ribbon under the tree in the garden, not by the entrance. So he gasps and falls into silence. Why? I don't get it. Why did Kohako-san try to trick me? Why? Why didn't she just tell me that she was the one I made the promise with? Because she's a woman and she's being fucking awkward. I don't know. Reasons, man, reasons. You need to figure it out. If like, plus you started the conversation saying it's like Hisui, it's Hisui, isn't it? Like, there's no way that she was going to just tell you it was her. You had to figure it out yourself. Shiki-sama, please do not tell Nei-san about this. If she finds out, she will have nowhere else to go. What? All of a sudden Hisui says this. If she finds out that I knew you two changed places. She silently nods. Then it was you who played with us and Kohako-san was the one in the mansion, right? She silently nods. Why? Why did you act like you traded places? There's no point. Or were you guys playing around with me? It was not our intent to deceive you, Shiki-sama. We cannot even fully describe it ourselves how it came to be. It started 8 years ago. After you were adopted by the Arima family, I think I just became calmer than before. Nei-san tried to cheer me up by acting very happy, and then we gradually traded our roles. But why? Why did it happen? So you're always so energetic. That is not true. I'm naturally not active. When you were there, I tried to follow you as hard as I could. What? Why? Yeah, I remember. The girl who was always cheerful, always smiling. The most free-spirited. Lol. Imagine Hisui, like, this is hilarious. The most free-spirited, who would always worry over us, who put up with the most, who acted like Kohako-san would if she was younger. Really? I think you would be cheerful even if I wasn't there. That was your character. Trust me, since I, the one who followed after you, I'm saying this. Yes, those days were very fun. I think those were the best 2 years of my life. Wait, what? Fuck. Wait, shit. Who's talking now? But something crumbled after you left, Shiki-sama. Makiya-sama started to hate Makihisa-sama, and Makihisa-sama became very strict with Nei-san. The happy days were then over. I think they were over well before then for Kohako-san. I gradually became very quiet and could not even work anymore. So Nei-san took over for me, smiling like I always used to, running around like I used to. In turn, I took over Nei-san's old role. That was the easiest for me. Wait, I don't think you took over Kohako-san's role, mate. At the same time, it fulfilled Nei-san's only wish. Kohako-san's wish? I don't understand what she said, and that Sui really thinks about Kohako-san. That is the only thing I could feel. Sui, what do you mean by her wish? Nei-san always wanted to be like me. But for my sake, she held back. I think it is just an act for her to work in my place. She pretends to be me and kills her own will. She's just a doll that only acts like a Hisui from the past. I was scared of that, Nei-san. Nei-san lost her identity, and I realized she was just living by acting out someone's role. I think that if I go back to my old self, Nei-san will return to her old self, her old true self. Nei-san said this when we first traded places. It's okay, Hisui-chan. Until you become cheerful again, I'll take your place. So no matter then when, once you're cheerful again, I'll give you back your role. Oof. I was scared of those words and I thought that I should return to myself right away. But then by accident I saw her walking around happily in the garden. Nei-san really looked happy. I did not know I looked that way back then, but she really was happy. And all she was doing was walking by herself. Nei-san was only pretending to be Hisui. Even still, she looked so happy. So Nei-san just does not realize it, but I understood that Nei-san always wanted to be like that. I just could not destroy that. Biting her lip, Hisui holds back her tears in silence. Shiki-sama, please let Nei-san stay the way she is. If you do not, she will lose her place. I could only nod to her words, but that definitely is not the correct choice. Kohaku-san has to pretend to be Hisui from the past, and Hisui has to pretend to be Kohaku-san from the past to protect that. Hisui has been watching Kohaku-san, who only knows how to live a lie, but still says she will live with her. That has to be so difficult. Shiki-sama, please promise me that you'll not say anything to Nei-san. Fine, but Hisui, are you okay with this? Hisui doesn't answer. For the conflicting emotions, I get up from the chair. All I could do is leave the downcast Hisui behind in the kitchen. Going back to my room, I notice that the door is open. Uh-oh. Did someone go outside? Who opens the door and leaves the door open? Is that the front door to the house? Valeria tries saying, because she was having a murder plot. The Kohaku-san. Hisui must still be in the kitchen. That means that it's either Kohaku-san or Akiha, or someone else. To be honest, I want to sleep. My body and my heart are tired. I feel like I could collapse if I don't sleep. Just tonight, I feel like if I don't sleep, I'll break. Lol. Could you imagine, right? We just go, fuck this, I'm going to bed. I mean, that's what I'd do. It's like, I don't want to know. Tell me tomorrow. I don't want to go out in the middle of the night. Right. I have to go look outside. I should check it out. Valai is saying, Kohaku-chan, you already like her that much. Kohaku-chan! I go outside. The previously present moon is now obscured by clouds. Someone is opening the front gate. Oh shit, we're gonna find Kohaku-san. She left the front door open though. That is stupid. Why would she leave the front door open? Akiha looks quickly over her shoulder and exits the gate. Wait, it was Akiha? But also, why did she leave the front door open? What is this? What the fuck? That's madness. Eh? Out of nowhere, my chest starts to pound. Thump. My heart seems to pulse with new life. I can feel the blood coursing through my body and the shaking of my fingers. A chill runs down my back. Despite that, my body feels like it's on fire. Akiha, what is she doing this late? I feel dizzy. I try to sort things out rationally, but I stop. Right now, I have to follow Akiha. Stifling my breath, I follow after her. My beating heart. I follow her quietly to avoid being noticed. I feel regret. I don't have my knife tonight. There's no moonlight and it's now midnight. There isn't a sign of anyone else in the streets. Akiha walks unsteadily. I try to silence my breathing and await my chance. It's taking her a while to be alone. Where she's going is trivial. I'm terribly thirsty. I'm incredibly excited. All of a sudden I lose sight of her. Where'd she go? I return to the main street. I feel instinctively that I'll see her again if I wait here. I let out a deep breath. My heart is still burning. That's odd. This isn't a dream. Then why is my blood burning as I'm following Akiha? It's like I want to kill Akiha. Lots of thumping. Bloody hell. Come on, game. Sensing something, I instantly conceal myself. Akiha is coming. She looks around from side to side as if searching for something. There isn't anyone here, I guess. I hear her thinking aloud. Must be that close if I can hear her. Peering from the shadows, I look out into the street. Oh shit. My head aches. They are around me tenses. I collapse to the ground. Wow, what a hero. I've never felt such pain before. So bad it makes me seriously think my skull just split open and I'm going to die. Ouch. Shaking my head, I stand up. Vlagtai saying, well, Aki had no reason anymore to keep the blood-sucking a secret anymore. Also, Vlagtai saying, oh no, the murder boner again. Yeah, he gets the murder boner whenever he detects non-humans. Funnily enough, he doesn't get a murder boner when he sees Roa, right? That's funny, that, innit? I don't know how long I was out, but the night is quiet. Wait a minute. Why am I here? I'm out on the main street. I saw Akia by the gate, and after that, that's right, I followed her. What am I doing? I'm surprised at what I'm doing. An unpleasant smell pricks in my nose. A smell I've never known until now. The smell that stuck to my mouth during my dreams these past few days. From that alley? Getting a bad feeling, I run towards that alley. Oh, the same alley. It's like a rehash of my dream last night. In the alley, there is a collapsed stranger. Despite the blood flowing from the neck, the person is still breathing. Everything before me turns crimson. But this isn't a dream. Maybe it's just because I've had all those dreams of murder, but I can think calmly. I go out to the street. I go to the nearest public phone and call the nearest hospital. After giving a fake name, I tell the location and condition of the victim and I hang up the phone. Now, before the ambulance comes, I should head back to the mansion so no one sees me. Lol. After running without stopping, I can finally relax. I don't have anything to feel bad about, but I felt that getting involved would be dangerous and I did the best I could. The person in the alley was still breathing and the bleeding wasn't that bad, so I don't think it was life-threatening. As expected. Running here with all my strength, including up the big hill, was a little much. I'm completely out of breath. Crap. Dizziness assails me. I can feel my consciousness withdrawing. This isn't a normal dizziness. If it's this bad, if I collapse, I won't be able to back up for a while. To get back up, I think. Damn, I have to get back to my room before. I lean up against the stairs. I manage to take one step up the stairs and then fall asleep. That's it, though. I collapse. Wait, why are we here? Is this not Akiha's room? Day 8, boys. Bloody hell. We've only got 11 days on this route. We're on, what day is this? Day 8. Go on for a bit longer. But also, should have saved that day 8 as well. Whatever. Strong rays of sunshine caused me to open my eyes. I'm in my room. I'm now wearing my pajamas and lying in bed. Wait, someone changed me when I was asleep? Dodge. Excuse me. With a knock, the door opens. Kayako-san enters carrying a towel and a bucket. Wait, did you change me? Good morning, Shiki-san. How are you feeling? Kayako-san draws near with her normal smile. I think back to last night's conversation with Hisui, tucking that away into the back of my mind to try to make my usual smile. Morning, Kayako-san. Did you carry me up here? Huh? Don't you remember Shiki-san? I found you alone on the stairs and you stood up once I called you. Lies. You said you had a nice nap and started to walk. That's bullshit. I did lend you my shoulder, but you walked here by yourself. Sigh. I don't remember. I must have been so tired that I forgot what I did. This sounds like BS. Also, how did it get changed? So you don't remember anything about last night? Maybe. I don't remember anything after I came back to the mansion. Haha, that's unfortunate. Shiki-san, you kept apologizing to me. I inquired why you kept apologizing. You kept saying that you were an idiot and a blockhead. What? This sounds like BS. Shiki-san, are you a blockhead? No, I don't think so. Lagtai is asking, Akia put you into our bed. Yeah, we woke... No, why was that day showing her room, right? I don't think we woke up in her room. Lagtai thinks she changed you again. I think she did. I think she changes us, which is kind of dodge. Well, I'm ready. I'm starting to get the idea that they think my brain is made out of wood. Anyway, thanks a lot. If I slept on the stairs, I'd have caught a cold. And school. Huh? Are my eyes playing tricks on me? The clock tells me it's already past 10 in the morning. Kohako-san's school! Yes, today is your school's founding holiday, so you don't have school. What? That's right. Come to think of it, it was. I completely forgot about it since I've been spacing out of school lately. Well, I should get up anyway. If I sleep any longer, Akiha will. I set up in my bed. Huh? I can't really... My body won't move. I try to get up with my arms, but they have no strength. It seems your condition is still bad. You have a slight fever and you look like a little pale. It may be boring, but please rest in bed today, Shiki-san. Lame. Kohaku-san wipes my forehead with a cold wet towel. Ooh, feels good and cold. It seems your fever is down. You're not sweating as much as your face looks much better. You should be well by the evening. Kohaku-san crisply brings out a thermometer and an ice pillow. In the end, she makes me open my mouth and checks the condition of my tongue. Well, I'll bring you some rice porridge right away. Shiki-san, you better behave today. What? Kohaku-san? Yes? What is it, Shiki-san? As expected, she is like always. Her usual cheerful smile doesn't change. I can't bring myself to think that her smile is just an act. Nothing. I'm looking forward to the rice porridge, mate. Yes, well then, excuse me. Kohaku-san disappears down the hall, her footsteps padding after her. I just stare at that figure silently. Noon arrives. After bringing the food, Kohaku-san went back to her duties. Being alone, I let out a sigh as I think of my strange circumstances. Myself being adopted, I guessing that she doesn't care about it. Isui and Kohaku-san, and the killers that's still on the loose. I asked Kohaku-san, but it doesn't seem like there was a new victim in the news today. I guess last night's victim was saved, but while Shiki is on the loose, there will be more victims. If only his body did what I told it to. I could stop Shiki. I lay my head back down the pillow as I start to say that. Maybe it's because I've been seeing those dreams, but I'm beginning to have violent thoughts like Shiki. Whatever I do, I should heal up first. I close my eyes. You're about to read a scene with mature content? Right, boys. What we're going to do is we're going to leave it there, because I cannot be fucked. Oh yeah. Black tries saying a copy sex offender. Oh wait, what? Black tries also saying, oh, she MK Ultra'd you. Spiked porridge. Maybe she has spiked the porridge because we're going to get some sort of dodge scene. I wonder what the dodge scene's going to be. I will skip through that shit like no tomorrow because I'm no interest in reading that shit out. But for now, we'll leave it there. I am tired. This is Tsukihime. I am Ash Mannix. I want to get this finished. I may actually play some more of this during the week. Because I really want to get this finished now. Because it's been going on for a while. And then I can clear up next Sundays. I might be busy next week. Not the week starting now from tomorrow. But the week after. I might be busy. So I want to try and get some things completed. This week if I can. But yeah, let's leave it there. I'm Ash Mannix, this is Tsukihime, and I will hopefully see you guys next time. Later.